Dan Levitard Show with Stugotz.
All right, I'm available every day. Thanks.
To the Stephen A. Smith Show.
I just don't understand this guy.
To the Will Kane Show.
It's my job to tell the truth.
From morning to night, the best of ESPN Radio is now available on ESPN News.
Hi, this is Peyton Manning. This football season, tune in to Detail, where I'll break down film the way that I see the game. Every big play, touchdown, or turnover is usually set up by a series of variables. I'll go through these plays and more, focusing on the fundamentals, decision-making, and strategy that make a difference. Be sure to check out the latest episode of Detail, exclusively on ESPN+.
The ACC Championship. Clemson, Pitt. Coverage begins Saturday at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ABC. Presented by Goodyear.
Hi, it's Paul Feinbaum. Championship week is here. Kirk Herbstreit joins the show to preview Alabama versus Georgia and the penultimate playoff rankings.
The Paul Feinbaum Show, Tuesday at 3 Eastern on the ESPN app and the SEC Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Quad City sports fans of all ages, ESPN 93.5 and Town Square Media is proud to present to you the best Quad City sports talk radio show in the world. With the face who runs the place, T-Roy, the OG on the marquee, Jaybird, and the cat who runs the chat with the stats, Statman Surge. We are Don't Hassle Us, We're Local. We're not a Quad City Sports Talk radio show. We're not the Quad City Sports Talk radio show. We are your Quad City Sports Talk radio show. Welcome to the conversation, Quad Cities. But first, the Dawn.
Welcome to the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Done Right Satellite and Dish. This is Don't Hassle Us, We're Local here on ESPN 93.5. It's a beautiful Tuesday. The sun's out. It's very cold, but that's all right because it's hot here in the studio, baby.
It is. It's very cold. You
Serge,
warm, Serge?
Serge
You warm
looks
in here?
Serge is getting dressed like he's going to a sauna.
Like say hi to everybody out there listening to ESPN 93.5, watching, commenting on the Vance Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook Live comment line. You can watch us on Facebook. You can also watch us on YouTube. Our channel is QC Hassle, QC space, HASSLE. You can also listen to us on your app.
Yep, ESPN 93.5, KJOC, the app.
That's right. And you can also listen on your computer as well, ESPN935.com. Just click the upper right-hand corner and listen now. So thanks to everybody out there. Yeah, it's November and it's cold. I mean,
it is what it is. It's going to be fine. It's going to be raining by the weekend. The snow's going to be gone.
It's going to be dirty all over.
It's going to be icky, nasty. Can't wait for the next snowstorm.
No.
No?
I don't want that.
No, not really. But I had fun in it.
I just don't.
So, hey, did you guys have any of this where you live? Where you've shoveled out your driveway and then they come by and then they replow and like block you in?
Yes.
But they did it, like, in our neighborhood. I don't know if they just did it to, like, they were trying to have fun with us. Like, it was really high. Like, it was, like, a good 3.5 feet high, the new pile. And it was very solid at this point by the time I got home. So I had no choice. The only thing I could do is just run it down with the Jeep. Just put her in four-wheel and just plow it. Just go through it.
Did you really have to?
Yeah. I had to do it for my neighbor. She's got it. Now, she has a four-wheel
You
drive.
weren't just doing it for fun because you have a Jeep.
Well, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, trust me, I like doing it. But the neighbor, like, she has a four-wheel drive, but it was an SUV with kind of some ground effects and stuff. She couldn't have gone through it. It would have broke up the plastic or whatever else. So I'm like, don't worry, I got this. I'll take care of it. But, I was lucky I had the vehicle I had to do it, and it sat up high. Any vehicle that sat low would have got damaged. I don't know. Did you have that problem at home?
I always, when I shovel,
yeah,
I always push it to the north side and into the street when I go in the street because they're going to be plowing from the north. So I just try to automatically try to give them a little heads up. Like, just keep going that way. I still get shoveled in. I mean, plowed in. But it can be.
I mean, they really can't avoid it. But man, my neighbors look like they just piled it up there for real, just for fun. Ours wasn't that bad, not as bad as hers. But either way, I had fun playing in the snow.
Monday Night Football. You got your streak bet, Surge.
I did.
34-17.
Started out 10-0.
34? Was it 34 that would end up being?
Yeah, 34-17.
Yeah, I mean, Titans came out strong, but your boy DJ.
The thing is here is that you on the Hassel streak bet, it was 4.5. 4.
We dropped down to 3.5.
You shouldn't have got that, by the way.
Why?
Well, the Titans were on the goal line, and they did some William the Refrigerator Perry thing. Then they stopped him on the goal line, and then Lamar Miller runs for 97 yards. That's a 14-point swing right there. They won by 17. They should have won by 3. I mean, that wasn't the last play of the game, but
boo-hoo.
I just saying.
Yeah, there was some crazy stuff, but it was a great game. I mean, that's 8 straight wins by the Titans, or I'm sorry, by the Texans, and
how'd the Oilers do?
Yeah, I don't think they played. But either way, I saw the thing on Twitter. A guy won't let his son watch any of the Titans Texans. He made him sit and watch replays of the Houston Oilers back when Earl Campbell ran. I thought it was great. Either way, it was a pretty entertaining game last night. Deshaun Watson played well.
Played really well.
Yeah, I mean, the 8 straight wins. You can't. I think first team in NFL history to win 8 straight after losing the first 3.
Yeah. Did you see the other news in NFL that Jacksonville's benching Blake Bortles?
Okay.
Did you see that?
That'll solve everything.
Through 11 games, his numbers are actually better than last year's. This year, his numbers are better. I mean, they're very, very similar. Like, I mean, it's crazy. But the only thing that's better, I think, is his completion rating is better. Other than that, they're very similar. But
so who are they going to start? Did they say?
Yeah, Cody Kressler.
Okay.
So, have fun.
Yeah. Cody Kessler?
Kessler, yeah.
Named after a booze? I like
don't
him
know,
already.
yeah. We got a fun show today.
We do. We have a call in from who's that, Jay?
Former Bettendorf football player, Iowa Hawkeye, coached at St. Ambrose, did some things at Western, Matt Drinkle. He's now the head coach at Kansas Wesleyan. He has them in the semifinals for the NAIA National Football Championships.
Wow.
So they're going to be playing Benedictine College this Saturday. So we'll be talking to them then. So we'll be talking to him at 12:15. At 12:30, we have Chase coming in from Paradigm. He's going to talk on the show. And then after that, Vasco is going to come in, and we're going to talk, some football, talk some fantasy football as well.
Yeah, he made the playoffs.
Yeah, I still have to look up. I haven't really taken the time to look up all the playoff scenarios that I'm in.
Well, you're in a play-in in one league.
I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, and that one you're in a play-in. The other one you're in the top whatever. You made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And then because only 6 of us made the playoffs in that one, I got to buy.
I'm in it still.
You're in it.
I don't. The one that you said that I'm the play-in, the pigtail one.
Yeah.
I just traded away. I just trying to get keepers in there, and I ended up trading Larry Fitzgerald for Darius Geis over the weekend before the trade deadline.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
So that'll be a keeper. Yeah, keeper for next year. I'm not gonna get anywhere in that league, but in the auction league, I'm gonna come strong in that one. I feel good. Yeah.
I feel I'm gonna come strong.
Well,
I just beat the number 1 team.
Yeah, but I was out when Todd Gurley's out. Like my entire team just takes a bye.
Oh. Okay.
They're like, yeah, we're done. So that's what happened to me last week.
When I don't start 3 players, that's when my team takes a bye.
You do kind of have to start your team. You have to set your lineups.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'm not yelling at you.
I just didn't pay attention.
But we also got our.
Wasn't really concerned.
We also got our Tuesday. We get a look at our power rankings. The SI. We got a basketball game tonight. Iowa hosts Pittsburgh.
In ACC Big Ten Challenge.
That's right.
Undefeated Pitt. Should be a good game.
Iowa is 5-12 in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. 4 of those victories have come at Carver. So.
And that's all. I mean, yeah. That's a good team, man. Ranked 13th in the nation, right?
14th.
14th? Okay.
And Pittsburgh's undefeated as well. Also, a little tug at my heartstrings, Serge. Do you know who the coach is for Pittsburgh?
Who's the coach for Pittsburgh?
Jeff Capel. Do you know where he played college ball at?
Duke.
That's right. That's right, guys.
Old number 3 Duke.
Yeah, that's right. Jeff Capel, former, and he was a head coach at Oklahoma, VCU, then Oklahoma, and then he was an assistant.
Dude, I remember
under
back when,
Coach K.
back when Duke was good. Man,
3 weeks ago.
What are you talking about?
they had a nice run.
So, yeah. Jeff Capel is going to be in Iowa City. It's exciting stuff.
You going?
I can't.
Oh.
No one to watch the kids.
You should take them.
I know.
You and the kids want to host trivia so I can go to the game?
I was almost going to call into. Almost called into a radio show this morning to win tickets to the game though. But we need to get a hold of someone so we can give away some tickets.
They're like $7.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, but the cheap ones. I mean, Jay wanted to win the good ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to get the trivia question right. So
Yeah.
that was it. Hang my hat on that. But Matt Drinkle's going to be calling in at 12:15. So I think we should take our short break, and then we'll come back and start prepping for Matt to come on.
Sounds great. All right, Quad City, stop going to your social media sites asking suggestions about where you're going to get your oil change, who does the best tattoo work, where you're going to eat lunch. All you need to do is pick up your Locals Love Us guide. They're all over the QCA. They have an easy-to-navigate table of contents to help you find what you're looking for, or just grab your smartphone and type in localsloveus.com. Click on the Quad Cities and browse your favorites. It's easy to use. They even rank the most popular places for you. So make sure you're using our friends from Locals Love Us, your guide to the best.
You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local, only on your Quad Cities, ESPN 93.5.
Here's a gift you can open early. Up to 40% off appliance special buys, plus up to $500 in instant savings now at the Home Depot. Like a Whirlpool stainless steel top freezer refrigerator, just $528. As far as your other gifts, no peeking. This is how to still get Black Friday savings on appliances. Now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only. While supplies last. Instant savings require a minimum purchase of 2 select appliances to qualify. See store for details. Valid through November 29th.
Technology Truths, brought to you by Geico.
Technology Truth.
Truth. You have 14 login passwords, and you can't remember any of them.
Doug 1. Doug 2. Doug is awesome. Doug is awesome 1, 2, 3.
Truth. It's so easy to switch and save on car insurance at geico.com.
Doug is super cool, ampersand underscore exclamation point, 1985. Knew it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
It's our first annual diamond sale going on now at Mary's Diamonds and Jewelry. Everything in the store is on sale. We're talking huge savings, up to 50% off.
Engagement rings starting at $349. Diamond necklaces starting at $89. Diamond earrings starting at $99. And come in for a chance to win a diamond necklace.
Visit us this Friday and Saturday during Christmas in the Village and receive a free gift with any purchase at Mary's Diamonds and Jewelry, home of the new Wow Factor, 2115 East 12th Street in the Village of East Davenport.
Wow. Score a touchdown on your next new or used purchase at Sexton Ford. With a huge selection of new Ford cars and trucks, you'll feel like you've entered the big game each and every time. You'll be treated like a pro player, from sales to service, auto body to parts. Sexton also has a strong bench of mildly used vehicles, too. Why wait? The game's on at Sexton Ford in Moline.
Oh yeah, Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
We used to always argue about data.
She's always like, don't stream so many videos.
Now, thanks to Total Wireless, we get 50% more data. So, no more arguments.
About data, at least.
Hey.
Bring your number to Total Wireless right now and get 50% more data. That means a family of 4 can get over 37 gigs of shared 4G LTE data for $25 per line per month. Total Wireless, total confidence. Ends January 2nd, 2019. Plans with data only. Excludes ports from TracFone Wireless Inc. brands. Terms at TotalWireless.com.
Amazing deals are going on now during Menards Christmas Home and Gift Sale. Keep your home connected and protected with Schlage. The Schlage Sense Smart Deadbolt is a smarter way into your home. Never worry about losing your keys again. With the Sense app, your smartphone is your key. Right now, just $168 during Menards Christmas Home and Gift Sale. Sale prices good through December 1st. Plus, give the perfect gift this Christmas with a Menards gift card.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
ESPN 93.5 is KJOC Bettendorf Quad Cities from the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studio.
Welcome back to the Hassle Palace. This is Don't Hassle Us, local here on ESPN 95, brought to you by Done Right Satellite and Dish. With that music, you know, it is still Rocky Month. Got about 4 more days, Jay.
I really thought you were going to go see Creed 2 last night,
So
Serge.
did I.
What happened?
Oh, apparently we're going Wednesday night. Had the night all clear.
You're going Wednesday?
Yeah.
What time?
10 o'clock, apparently.
Oh, you're going late. My date my date will be done by then.
That's right.
My date likes to be in bed by 9.
You've got Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I want to go see that too.
I see a little fellow with a man.
Yeah.
Jay's not impressed.
No. I gotta go see Bohemian Rhapsody as well. I haven't
it's
done
gonna
that.
be good.
So
I hope. Everything I heard, it's really good. So yeah. And I like Queen, so it should be fun.
See, Easer Ace is on the Vans Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook
How's he
comment
doing
line.
out there? Dude got a new eyeball.
I know. Hope he's recovering well.
Way to go, Easer Ace. Hope you're feeling good. I know he said something on Twitter. His phone was running out of juice. He had to watch Monday Night Football. Poor guy.
All right. Coming up in just a few minutes, Matt Drinkle's going to be calling in from the Kansas Wesleyan University, talking to us about the NAIA playoffs.
So where is Kansas Wesleyan located, Jay? Do we know?
Kansas.
I mean, the particular city, Bird? No?
Yeah, I had it up, and then I accidentally closed out my site or whatever else, so I'll pull it up for you. These are all questions, hard-hitting questions that you should be asking.
I want to kind of know where it's at before I talk to him.
It's a good idea.
Salina, Kansas.
See, look at that. That's why the Stat Cat's here.
Yeah. Well, I should have known.
I'll watch for that. Don't worry.
All right.
Yeah,
so anyway, not only is they're in the semifinals, they're on the other side of Grandview University, which is basically, Des Moines. And Mike Woodley is the coach there. And Woodley, former Assumption football coach.
So you got a Bettendorf guy and Assumption guy going head-to-head?
Yeah.
No.
No. They play Benedictine. On the other side is Grandview. So there's a possibility
I see.
they're on the other side.
Possibility you have 2 guys could be playing for the championship.
Yeah.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah, Mike went from Assumption, then he was at Valley, and now he's at Grandview. So, great family. They're good guys, the Woodleys. His other son, Brian, is a coach at Johnston now.
Okay.
So,
and they did really well this year.
Yeah, they made it to
they made it to the playoffs, didn't they?
At least quarters. So, either way, tonight, do you got a line on the Iowa-Pittsburgh game?
It's 11, I believe. 11 or 11 and a half. Last I checked.
I mean, Iowa's coming healthy. Everything's strong. We don't have anything to worry about right now.
Erickson made some comments on here. He's right. They have a couple. Pitt has a couple of good shooting guards, so Iowa can defend the 3. They should be okay.
Well, the other thing that I read about Iowa is that they're kind of done with recruiting for the 2019 signing class. Everybody's coming back except for like Tyler Cook or if anyone that wants to leave the program. That's a good sign for Iowa.
Yeah, I mean,
opened up at 12.5 and is currently minus 11.
Do we have any? I guess we'll have Kicker on. We're gonna have Kicker on this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll be on. If anything changes though, or whatever else.
Yeah, we'll have to get his insight on some of what this recruiting class looks like because I really haven't heard much about the 19 class.
Well, it's his son Patrick, and then there's a point guard from New York.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're going to focus on the
Patrick's pretty good. He
2020.
plays for Iowa City West.
Yeah,
correct? Yeah.
And they've been in the state championship or basketball playoffs every year. They go to the bank.
The bank.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Reminding of the bank. If anybody out there, I think I said this yesterday. I'm putting together our preseason. Well, not really. I'm putting together our rankings. Oh,
all right,
well,
we got a phone call coming in.
Okay.
Welcome to Don't Hassle Us. We're local, Coach. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Great.
Hey, Matt. This is Jay Foster. And this is T. Roy's here and Serge is here. So if we come at you different voices, it's because there's 3 people in the studio.
Yeah, you're not just imagining things.
Yeah.
Okay, no sweat.
So first things first, Matt, how's it going?
Not too bad. Thank you guys very much for reaching out and having me on.
Yeah,
So far, so good.
Okay, so let's just do the quick background. You're Bettendorf Prep here. You played football at Bettendorf, played for Coach Scott, right?
Coach Hobenick and Coach Scott, I was there for the transition for the two, which was, in hindsight, a really, really valuable learning experience in my life.
Awesome. And then you go on to play at the University of Iowa.
Yep, got hurt playing there, and then, wasn't any good anyways. That's what I know now. But then I had a really unique deal where I broke my leg and ankle. So for over 3 years of college, I had surgery 7 times. So I spent a lot of time in the film room. One thing Coach Ferentz always talked about was no matter where you're at on a depth chart or how much you're playing or not playing, there's something you can be doing to help us win. So I went in and spent a bunch of time watching film and figured out that coaching was what I wanted to do, and was really lucky that they, kind of gave me some access, and just some really good coaches were there at the time. And went from there, coached 2 years at Bettendorf when winning a state title in 2004. When Anger was on the team, and Ryan Fick and Tim Jackson and all those really good players. And then got hired on at Western Illinois. And the kind of unique thing there was the head coach at Western Illinois was Don Patterson, who was the offensive coordinator and assistant with Hayden Fry and Bill Snyder at Iowa I think he was there for 21 years. So got to learn quite a bit from him and Mark Hendrickson on that staff, and then really wanted to try to move up in responsibility, which means you need to move down in level. So I went over, took a job at St. Ambrose, and worked my way up to being the offensive coordinator, and then got hired on here at Kansas Wesleyan as a head coach when I was 30.
Yeah, when you're 30, you were one of the youngest head coaches in, is it all of college football or just NAIA?
Yeah, all of college. I was the second youngest coach in all of college football at the time I was hired. The guy at Cornell, I think, is like 3 months younger than me.
Okay.
Wow, congratulations. Man.
Well,
so
yeah, so here's the deal. So
and obviously you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now, there's 2 things that really helped me out a ton when I was younger, and it's the least sexy thing you can ever tell a young coach, was that if you are a young coach and you coach at a high up place, you don't get to do anything. You really have no control or say over how anything goes. So I was able to coach. My time in Ambrose and Western Illinois were so valuable because I did everything from laundry to equipment, to strength and conditioning, recruiting coordinator, graphics, coaching offense, coaching defense. So you have your hand in everything. So by the time you become a head coach, you really have a very good understanding of what your expectations will be in every piece of your program development. And then the other thing was just I'd gone back and forth from offense to defense, about every other year in my career until, I was about 30. So at 28, I guess. So I've coached every position except for defensive line during a season. And I just think that from a holistic standpoint helps you with the development of your own program of understanding kind of what your identity is going to be and how to hire and those things.
Now, have you, following your past, kind of going here with the timeline, you've rubbed elbows with both Jeff and Joe Gersh then, correct?
Oh, yeah. I was with Joe first, and then I was with Jeff for a long time at St. Ambrose together. We actually left. It's actually a super weird deal. Was Jeff and I both left within 8 days of each other. I took the head job here, and he took the DC job at Angelo State, where he actually 2 weeks ago was named head coach.
Yeah, you did.
But we the week before, he and I interviewed for the head coaching job at Loras College in Dubuque, and we were 2 of the 3 finalists, and neither of us got it. So that was kind of a weird thing. Was that I want to say I interviewed, and then he went up 2 days later to interview. That was a weird set. But those are 2 of the best people on the planet Earth that you'll ever meet.
Yeah, I grew up in Waterloo with those 2. So yeah, they're we played Optimist League baseball up there together. So I've known those 2 for quite some time.
Well, that means you're a troublemaker too, then.
Yeah.
All right, so Matt, you get the job. Your first year, you go 2-9 in 2014, and then you put 10 games in the W column. 2015, you qualified for the NAIA playoffs. All right, now this year, you guys are undefeated.
Yep.
Currently, you ranked 5th or 6th.
We went into the playoffs as 6th. We were the lowest rated undefeated team.
Okay.
And we lucked out really in the sense that in the first round of the playoffs, teams 2, 3, 4, and 5 all lost the same weekend. So that's been what I've learned now is I'm getting a little bit more experience. The success doesn't just come by having the best players or running the best plays. There's a lot of things that have to fall in line to help you out, and that certainly was a big chunk of it. So we're the second highest ranked team still remaining in the tournament.
Now, who is your opponent then coming up this weekend?
We played Benedictine out of Kansas City, who's really good. They're from the Heart of America Conference, with like Grandview and William Penn would be the closest schools up near the Quad Cities.
Okay, so looking back on this, doing a little research about Benedictine, they're 12-1, and it looks like they score a lot of points. And you guys are in your path to this the same way. I mean, you won 43-40 over Dickinson State, but then you also had a 15-9 game in your first round, right?
Yeah, we caught a 3-week run at the end of the season where we ran into about 20-degree weather and 2 games in a row of 20-plus mile-an-hour winds that were just going one way the whole way. So we really, it's really reflected in our passing numbers, but there was 2 quarters of each of those games where you're running half the offense that you normally would, where you're just trying to run it, be pretty strategic in your field position and usage of the clock to maximize possessions one way and minimize them the other. So it was that's the one thing about Kansas that is way different than Iowa is the wind down here. There's 2 or 3 games a year where you'll go into warm-ups, go to kick PATs, and the ball will blow to the goalpost and then back out without going in. I'm not even exaggerating. So that's been the style of football you have to be able to play at certain times of the year is drastically different because even when we were at Ambrose, I mean, you're up there, there's a ton of hills and the river kind of tempers everything. You're down here and it is, the whole state of Kansas looks like an interstate, but with wheat on it. It is flat as you could possibly get. So,
all right,
yeah,
Coach,
on the defense one week and offense next.
Coach, so does in the NAIA does every round do they reseed?
They do. So what they do is because they don't get all the NCAA trickle down money, there is no seeding. They do it based on geography, which is actually pretty cool. So you don't know who you're playing next until everybody plays at 12 or 1 o'clock on Saturday, and at 6 o'clock they re-release who's going where, and they do it based on travel to limit the amount of flights that people have to take, because that's the one thing that's really tricky right now is not only is college football still going on, men's and women's basketball is going on in college, NBA is going on, so it's really hard. Getting a chartered flight is very expensive. So when we flew in 2015, the flight alone was $230,000.
Oh, holy cow.
That's a lot for a small school. And then one of the coaches called me the following week. The cheapest he could find one was $360, I want to say. So when you can host these games, it ends up, when you get a home game, it really financially protects your institution, especially in like our conference. That's what's really unique is our conference. The NAI is very unique in the sense it's very similar to Division II in the sense that they kind of set a cap at the scholarship limits that everyone can go all the way up to, but then it's up to either your conference or your institution to determine how much money they're going to fund of it. So our conference kind of has an agreement in place that we don't scholarship anywhere near the same amounts as, some of the, perennial powerhouses. So that's why when we won Saturday, we're the first team in our conference in the history of our conference, which has been around since like 1900, to ever advance to the semifinals. So it would be like Drake advancing all the way to the semis in 1AA football against North Dakota State and UNI, and they're really kind of a non-scholarship, smaller financial aid school.
Gotcha. So on the other side, you got Morningside, I think.
Yeah.
And
Morningside and St. Francis, Indiana, and those guys are the real deal.
Gotcha.
They all are down the stretch, but those guys are just absolute juggernauts year in and year out, and playing these kind of games every year.
Yeah, when I originally did my notes, I thought it was Grandview, but it's Morningside.
Yep.
Okay, and so you're hosting them. You guys, Benedictine, like I said, 12-1. I'm sure you got them ready, but is the AD ready to shell out another 200-something when you guys go down to Florida to play in the NAIA championship?
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that goes. I do know that the NAIA comes in for the two teams that make the championship because it has to be off-site, and they help out financially quite a bit. But I do know from talking to the coaches, Coach Howard at Southern Oregon, they went to the title game 2 years in a row, and it cost the school over $500,000 each year. So it's an investment, but I'm telling you, we're in a city of 50,000 people, and amount of support and interest that has come on over the last couple seasons down here has been unparalleled. So I think the institution is actually football's in that, if you can avoid the flight and it's in that sweet spot where it gets a lot of marketing and attention and financial gain for your school without, limited risk, I guess.
And then, Coach, for like your school, do you have a lot of guys that you recruit that end up transferring to go to a higher college, like Iowa Wesleyan here, and I don't know what, like they'll go on to like Iowa or whatnot. Do you lose some of your guys to other institutions?
No, you're probably thinking of Iowa Western and like Iowa Central. So those are the 2-year junior colleges. So typically what happens at 2-year schools are a variety of reasons. The kid maybe didn't get recruited maybe he's in a small town in the middle of western Iowa or whatever. It doesn't get recruited as high as he should. Maybe his grades or his test score weren't as high, and they go to a 2-year school, which those are really prominent actually. There's only 3 I guess left in Iowa, which is Iowa Central, Iowa Western, and the one in Ellsworth and Iowa Falls. So then those are the places where they trickle up. But no, if anything, we really have it the other way, where we can get a kid who was at, maybe playing at a place like Northern Iowa and, didn't like the offense, so he wants to transfer because he likes what you're doing, or closer to home or something like that. So, the team we play, they have several, they have a transfer from South Carolina, a transfer from Western Kentucky. So they get a couple of those guys here and there that are pretty big difference makers.
Gotcha. And then for recruiting, I read a lot of the things you did, and I like, you recruit student athletes who are, basically they're going to have the same values. And a lot of it you come from, you get Kansas. But do you ever come back up here? I know you come here to probably visit family and to hang out with old coaches and everything else, but does your recruiting how far does your recruiting go?
Some, we're actually really, really unique in the way that we recruit, not only geographically, but timeline-wise. So Kansas is the 3rd biggest state we have, I think. We have killed it in Texas and California since I've gotten here. So one thing is that I'm 36. I just turned 36, and I'm the oldest coach on the staff. So we're a young group that is really good on social media with technology, and that has completely changed everything. So it's not like back in the day when, if you were the coach at Notre Dame and you wanted to recruit Chicago, you had to have 1 or 2 coaches on your staff from the city of Chicago that knew everybody and knew how to get around and could drive around with payphones and handle a map and knew the areas. It is not like that anymore. Now it's about how much can you get really effective pieces of information or technology out really efficiently. So that's like the number one thing. And then second, geographically, Iowa and Kansas have the exact same problem as a state, is that Iowa has 33 colleges that play football now, and Kansas has 29 private colleges in it alone and 68 total colleges. But the problem is, with those 2 states, there's no population base to support it. So where we're at is kind of like the Des Moines of Kansas, where west of us, we're in the middle of the state, and west of us, there's just pretty barren. So like western Iowa, same boat. So the problem is if you're a kid who's a solid player at Iowa City High School or Bettendorf or Pleasant Valley, you're being recruited by 7 million people in your own state even. Whereas the state of California and Texas and even the Front Range of Colorado, they have the exact opposite problem. They have these humongous dense population areas with nowhere really for those kids to go. California, if you're looking for a 4-year college, you really are either going to UCLA, USC, Fresno, and then it drops all the way down to Division III, which are super high-end academic and really unaffordable for the majority of people. So we last year, I'm not sure this year, I want to say we're at 46 guys, 43 guys from California, and we're over 50 guys from Texas.
Right on. And then, Coach, you like you said, you coach Pat Anger. You're friends with him. Do you know he's wrestling this weekend?
No, I actually haven't talked to him in a while. Once football season gets rolling, you get pretty busy. But if he's wrestling, I feel bad for the other guy.
They call him the White Rock now.
Yeah, he's involved in SCW Pro Wrestling, and he got involved in a match. I'm later on today. I'll text you the YouTube clip, and he's got he's going to be on the show tomorrow.
Yeah,
Matt,
he's tag team partners with Steve Manders.
Yeah, the former Iowa Hawkeye football player.
yeah.
Now he's a professional wrestler. So
Yeah.
later on today, I know you're busy and whatever else. So when you have some downtime, you can watch him get involved in a match. That was in Iowa City.
He would be ideal in that. I'm surprised his knees can still take it, but yeah, he would be an excellent entertainer, showman, and athlete for that market. So that does not surprise me at all.
Coach, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Good luck this weekend against Benedictine. I really appreciate the phone call. It's so great to have someone from the Quad Cities doing well. Good luck this weekend.
Hey, thank you so much. Nice to talk to you guys.
Yep,
All right,
I'll be in
Coach.
touch with
Good
you
luck.
soon. Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you. See ya.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, Matt Drinkle, head coach, Kansas Wesleyan. They're, like I said, in the semifinals. They're hosting Benedictine. Hopefully, they get to make it to the NAIA finals. We'll be paying attention.
If they win it, man, we get it back on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll be busy prepping, but we'll see what we can do.
There were a couple questions there we didn't get to. I didn't want to interrupt him there. He's kind of on a roll. Or you were.
Sorry about that.
No, those are all really good questions you were asking him. Uncle Bobby Gideon here wants to know, does NAIA give full rides?
It sounded like there's only so many scholarships to go around.
Sounded like they did, but they
very
really
limited
the.
That's what I thought, because I know Division III NCAA does not. They don't do any athletic scholarships.
Sounded to me like the money amount was really.
Yeah.
They kept it down.
And then Reimers was asking if any of the players played Iowa or transferred to Iowa, like a couple players from.
I tried to get to that, but he was what we were doing. That was a 2-year college. That's like from that Last Chance U is what that situation, and that's kind of what Coach was saying there too. That the guys that he has, they're not really transferring up. They're not using it as a stepping stone at that school. So, all right, let's take a quick break, and then we're gonna have Chase from Paradigm come in to talk about the Acer Invitational coming up this weekend.
Okay, Front Street Brewery is the oldest brew pub in the state of Iowa, and it's nestled beautifully along the banks of the mighty Mississippi River at 208 East River Drive, downtown Davenport. They've been there since 1992. They have a bunch of great beers on tap, such as the Davenport Gold, a satisfying American ale, the Wise Guy, their take on an instantly recognizable German wheat, or the Raging River, an English-inspired American IPA. You can check out their Facebook page for food and drink specials, and you can also visit their webpage at www.frontstreetbrew.com. And we are calling all bars and restaurants to make sure you get a hold of your local distributor and make sure you put Front Street on tap or in your beer cooler. Once again, Front Street Brewery is located at 208 East Road Drive, where you can find the tap room just down the road in the Freight House Complex.
You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local, only on your Quad Cities, ESPN 93.5.
Whoa, long time no see. It's me, the Rock t-shirt in the back of your closet. Dude, remember? You crowd surfed in me, man. But you haven't worn me in like forever. I get it, you're retired, but I still got some rock left in me. So take me to Goodwill, where I can really make a difference.
Your donations to Goodwill create jobs, training programs, and education assistance for people in your community. To find your nearest donation center, go to goodwill.org. Donate stuff, create jobs. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
If it's happening for kids of all ages, it's happening on eBay. Introducing Toytopia, the ultimate destination to find the hottest gifts. Get rare, retro, and right now toys. From drone racers to vintage Barbies to the rarest Magic the Gathering card in the world. Over 1 million toys ship fast and free. So head to ebay.com/Toytopia before the perfect gift disappears. Toytopia is happening now, and it's only happening on eBay.
It's our first annual diamond sale going on now at Mary's Diamonds and Jewelry. Everything in the store is on sale. We're talking huge savings, up to 50% off.
Engagement rings starting at $349. Diamond necklaces starting at $89. Diamond earrings starting at $99. And come in for a chance to win a diamond necklace.
Visit us this Friday and Saturday during Christmas in the Village and receive a free gift with any purchase at Mary's Diamonds and Jewelry, home of the new Wow Factor, 2115 East 12th Street in the Village of East Davenport.
Wow. Score a touchdown on your next new or used purchase at Sexton Ford. With a huge selection of new Ford cars and trucks, you'll feel like you've entered the big game each and every time. You'll be treated like a pro player from sales to service, auto body to parts. Sexton also has a strong bench of mildly used vehicles, too. Why wait? The game's on at Sexton Ford in Moline.
Oh yeah, Sexton Ford is the talk of the town.
Here's a gift you can open early. Up to 40% off appliance special buys, plus up to $500 in instant savings now at the Home Depot. Like a Whirlpool stainless steel top freezer refrigerator, just $528. As far as your other gifts, no peeking. This is how to still get Black Friday savings on appliances. Now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only. While supplies last. Instant savings require a minimum purchase of 2 select appliances to qualify. See store for details. Valid through November 29th.
Get the ultimate Black Friday deals at JCPenney. Hurry in now and save up to 40% on select major appliances, like an LG 3-door French door refrigerator on sale for only $9.95. Save $704. Plus, get up to 36-month special financing with your JCPenney credit card through $1129. JCPenney. Style and value for all. Event is valid 10/31 through 11/29. Refrigerator LFCS 22520S. Conditions and exclusions apply. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. Must request at time of purchase. See store or jcp.com/appliances for details.
ESPN 93.5 is KJOC Bettendorf Quad Cities from the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studio.
We are back in the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Dunright Satellite and Dish. This is Don't Hassle's a local on ESPN 93.5, and we're welcoming him in studio for the very first time, Chase Newcomb from Paradigm.
Hello, glad to be here.
And
Happy to be here.
The director of Paradigm.
Yes,
as
that
well.
is correct.
The title, the full title.
Yeah.
So you're here to talk about the upcoming event we have this weekend, correct?
Oh, yes. Big esports event this weekend down at Paradigm. We have the Acer Invitational.
Right. So we're going to have St. Ambrose University, a bunch of other Big Ten schools, I think University of Iowa, Michigan.
Purdue, Indiana, Northwestern, and then our online bracket qualifier that won this weekend, Truman State University.
Truman State. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is a big game, or a big match, I should say. They're going to be playing, what, 2 games? Now, we've had some of the – we had the coach from St. Ambrose on. So I
Josh Sides.
Yeah,
Josh Sides. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Mm-hmm. So there's going to be two video or two –
There will be one game.
One game they're playing.
One game, and it'll be League of Legends.
League of Legends,
it's a sponsored
okay.
event. So League of Legends is an esport that's been around for quite a while, and they do anywhere from just regional tournaments to international tournaments that's sponsored by Riot, the developer of League of Legends. And you know it's a really, really big industry. The League of Legends finals this year had more viewers online than the Wimbledon, and esports as a total industry has more viewers than currently any other sport in the world, accounting online viewers.
Mm-hmm. Now, this kind of all started in Korea, correct? Where it really got huge. Like when we had Coach on from Ambrose, like it just blew up, and then America jumped on, and it's obviously huge here now.
Yes, it's very, very saturated on the coasts, and if you go anywhere else, like Europe, Germany has teams, Denmark has teams, Sweden has teams. We're getting into that role. The crazy thing right now is that Midwest is an unacclaimed market. No one has done anything, and what is there for kids to do in the Midwest?
Well, in the wintertime, you either drive your Jeep around or you just stay home and play video games.
Exactly. And that's the point. It's getting these kids in competitions and, creating a market for them to thrive in, like it is on the coast and in Korea. It was a very good point about Korea. Esports for them is just a sport. They have pop stars, they have TV talk hosts, and esports professionals are considered the same level of popularity as those people. They are considered their mainstream celebrities.
Yeah,
there are Justin Timberlake.
So technically, So technically, you got a guy down there that could be the Korean version of Brad Pitt. We just don't know yet.
That's Faker.
All right.
The Korean version of Brad Pitt.
Or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, for the Korean people.
All right. What?
I don't know.
All right. All right. So, how did you get involved in Paradigm?
That is a very good question. So, Steve Grubbs, the CEO of Paradigm,
Mhm.
local CEO, he did a nationwide search to look for any sports director. Now, this is a very, very new industry, so it was very hard to find. He narrowed it down to 3 people, I believe 2 from Massachusetts and then myself. And, he went with the Indiana guy. So, my prior experience, I started the organization Cardinal Esports at Ball State University in Indiana, where I graduated. I realized very quickly that this was something that I wanted to do as a market and something that I wanted to thrive in the Midwest. So I started my own organization. We have 250 members now, and we're working, or I say we, but it's them. They are working to become school sponsored. So, getting scholarships, getting money throwing through the department so that they can go and compete in person at other events.
So when you at Ball State, you did this, and they're growing. Did you have anything to do with St. Ambrose when they wanted to bring in esports, or did they contact you what to do, or
nothing? I didn't even know about St. Ambrose until I moved here about 9 months ago. But Josh Sides and I have a very, very good relationship, and we're working to develop esports in the area, both online and in person at Paradigm. So he's been a great help in the development of esports in this part of Iowa, definitely.
So with this many schools coming into town to play in this tournament, how many people? I mean, the influx of people into the community. What does this mean to the community? I guess what I'm saying.
This is going to be a big deal for the community. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes actions that's happening in esports right now here in the Quad Cities. We have North wanting to start a team. Central just started a team. Orion High School, the coach, Andrew Lister, is helping me put together stuff to get teams involved. West is wanting to start a team. Bettendorf is starting a team right now. So we are seeing a major influx of esports in the Quad Cities right here.
Now, for kind of more what I was getting to the point of like visitors coming into town. So you're bringing in how many players on each team? That's a good question. And obviously they have to come with some sort of entourage,
team.
right?
Exactly, yeah.
And if I'm using the right word?
No, that's the right word. So League of Legends is a 5v5 game. 5 people versus 5 people. So generally we'll see the 5 players, probably 2 or 3 subs, their coach, and then anyone who wants to ride along to watch. So probably a good 10 people per team, and we have 8 teams coming in to compete. One of them being local, St. Ambrose will be competing, defending their Fighting Bees arena against everyone else.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll have fans too, because you guys have a pretty decent area for people to come watch, right?
Yeah, we have we have at Paradigm. If you've not been, you got to go downtown and check it out. It's we have a 100-seat esports arena just for viewership. So we're gonna have fans coming in and watching this event live. It will also be broadcasted to Twitch, to our Facebook page, to YouTube, to Mixer.
Is it free?
It is $5 to get in, but we are also offering passes for the entire weekend. You pay one day, you don't have to pay the next day. It will be a 2-day event. So the first day will be very exciting because we'll have all the teams in. Everyone will be competing. We'll get through the first round bracket. And then on Sunday, we'll be having the finals. So if you pay $5 on Saturday, you don't have to pay it all on Sunday. You just have to keep your wristband on and come on in.
You want to do something bold right now?
What's that?
You want to give away some tickets on air?
Let's do it.
You want to do it?
I'm down.
I think we can do it. Why can't we do it? You want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. First caller gets what do you want to do?
We'll give them an all-weekend free VR pass. $30 is the value generally per day. We'll give them the entire weekend. They can come in, do VR, and stay at Paradigm all day.
1 or 2?
2.
All right. First caller.
391-3776.
There you go.
You get 2 tickets to a free pass to go down to Paradigm, downtown Davenport. You keep your eye on that.
Yep, I'm watching.
So this goes on from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
10 to 3.
Here we go. We got a call, Bird.
All right.
All right, you're on ESPN 93.5. Oh.
I think I dumped him. Call back.
Call back. Yeah, we need to get it. Someday we'll get a call screener.
Yeah. That's my fault.
And
I think I dumped it. Anyway, so I'm sorry. 10 to 8 on Saturday, 10 to 3 on Sunday, right?
Yes.
And like you said, it's competitive single elimination tournament, League of Legends. I am going down on Saturday. I'm taking my son.
Awesome.
He's big into video games. He's only 7.
He's gonna love it.
Okay, and so he's got a wrestling tournament on Sunday, but I'm
you're going down Saturday?
I'm going Saturday. Yeah.
Can I go?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, there it is.
Right.
We got it back. Don't dump it this time.
I won't. No.
All right, you're on ESPN 93.5.
I hung up again. I didn't do it.
You sure you didn't do it?
I'll do it. Don't worry. Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure.
I'm not touching anything, but I'll take the full blame.
All right, so again, he's big into video games. And I told Josh this. My whole thing is usually it was like Madden, college football, sports games. That's about it. And I've been watching.
All right.
Third
time's a charm. All right, you're on ESPN 93.5. Finally, who do we have?
Theodore.
Theodore. All right, awesome, buddy. All right, do you follow us on Facebook Live or Twitter or any of that so we can get your information offline or off air, I should say?
Yeah, watching you guys via Facebook here at the second.
All right. Well, if you would get your information over to Serge, he can get that, and we'll have the tickets here for you waiting at the station.
Yeah, Theodore, just send a message to us. Just send a message to Don't Hassles for Local to QC Hassle, and Serge will get all your information, and we'll leave it here at the studio for you. Theodore, thank you so much for calling in and listening. We appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
All right.
Talk to you soon. All right. So.
See, now you can't dump a call when he wants to dump a call. That's great.
There, I did it. Yeah. All right. See, we really need to get that screener. All right. So just a couple things. For more information about this tournament, you can call 765-977-9263, or you can email Chase. That is Chase at Paradigm, Paradigm, America.com. So that's for more information. Now, anyway, going back to my son. All right, so I spent Saturday morning watching.
Does he know League of Legends, by the way?
He doesn't. He just knows. He knows of the idea of esports.
The culture, yeah.
So and he'll watch YouTube of people playing video games.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about this. There's no Midwest esports arenas.
Mm-hmm.
We are the one. We are the only and first virtual reality and gaming facility that has combined both esports and virtual reality in one business model in the world. In the world, we've looked. We looked when we were planning for this entire thing.
Say that again.
The very first virtual reality and esports center is located here in Davenport, Iowa.
It's incredible.
And we are hosting a $5,000, which is unheard of in competition money here in the Midwest. $5,000 prize pool. So these teams are going to be coming.
So these teams are competing. You're going to pay out how many places out of that $5,000?
It's all winner takes all.
Winner take all.
Winner take all.
Okay.
And the winning team is also getting 5 Respawn gaming chairs. So that's like $300, $400 gaming chairs. Plus the grand.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wish I knew what you meant. It sounds really damn cool.
Oh, Respawn gaming chairs. So they're developed by Han Industries, based here out of Davenport once again. And they are one of the leading products right now in gaming entertainment. Respawn products.
So do they have like the controllers on the chair, so you kind of feel like Captain Kirk? Like, I mean, that's what I'm envisioning.
Yeah, no, not exactly. If you head
not at all.
Not exactly.
All right.
No, but if you head onto our Facebook page, we have pictures of our gaming chairs in the facility, and every single spot in the facility, whether it's in the esports arena or on our rental computers, has a Respawn gaming chair in that spot for full comfortability.
Now, for people that are coming just to view, is there food available, or how do you get? What do you have set up there?
We have a full concession stand. We'll be selling concessions all weekend, and we've been actually stocking in concessions the past few days.
Any
just
beer?
Bringing it in. No
beer.
We do
Okay,
not
I
sell
didn't know.
beer, but we will be giving out drink tokens courtesy of Analog and Armored Gardens. So if you're 21 and up, it's also BYOB. So you can come in and go to Great River Brewery next door, grab a beer, and walk on in with it.
Really?
Yes.
Right.
It's going to be a fun event. If you are a fan of sports or competition, period, you don't even have to know League of Legends. If you're a fan of either or, our casters, we're going to have professional casters there casting in the arena.
And will that be going over the?
Yep, over the sound system. So
where do you find these guys from?
The basements. Just kidding. No, they're
like every meathead on thought that.
No, but for real, we're having Macomb Esports, which is an esports association based out of Macomb, coming in to help us run the event because we understand this is a lot to bite off. So we're gonna make sure that we have enough staff there. There'll probably be about 20 TOs, which stands for tournament organizers, there to help us run the entire event, and we'll probably have a good 8 to 10 casters that will be having different blocks throughout the 2 days, so that they'll be casting and they'll be.
I mean, chances are this place is going to be packed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's going to be packed. It's going to be great. But it's going to be a good time. There's going to be enough room for everyone to come in and sit down and watch the event its entirety. And, even if it's just a couple hours, we're asking the Quad City community to come in and support us for this weekend. We're actually having Acer execs fly in from Silicon Valley, from L.A.
They're
going to
love the snow.
Oh yeah, right. They're gonna. Well, one of them is actually from the Midwest.
All right,
so
good.
so he gets the feel out here.
Welcome back, Mr. Cotter.
But we're gonna have Acer execs flying in from Silicon Valley to come watch this event.
Yeah, I'm reading a quote here from Eric Ackerson, Senior Product Manager at Acer. Yeah,
That's him.
That's Acer is well known globally for its support of professional esports as the official monitor supplier of the 2018 League of Legends World Championship. 43 million viewers in the 2016 League of Legends Finals.
That's just one game.
My first laptop was an Acer, Jay.
All right.
There you go. That's all I got.
So,
the only video games I'm good at are like Pac-Man and Centipede and like that.
Heck yeah, we have VR games that are similar to that. You got to come in and try them out.
I got to get into it.
Well, you guys know I'm dying, right, to ask him.
Creed?
Then ask
Yes.
it.
Creed?
Yeah.
Okay, so I heard you guys talk a little bit earlier. You haven't seen the movie yet?
I've seen it. So
He has. I have.
Well, I saw Bohemian Rhapsody because my girlfriend wanted to see it over Creed. But
I got to go to compete with my wife.
It's
man.
great. But Creed, yes, we have. You guys will actually love this. At the end of December, we're doing a boxing competition at Paradigm.
We're doing this, guys. We're going down.
I said we need to go down there the first time we heard about Paradigm.
We got to do
I said,
this.
What are
and
we doing
videotape
today?
this
Let's
and put
go.
this on
So
Facebook
the
Live.
winner of this boxing competition at the end of December, signups are on our Facebook page. The winner of this competition. So the way that it'll work is we have a 650-foot roaming arena at Paradigm. So
Okay.
it's virtual reality. You put on a backpack, you put on a headset, and you're not tethered to any walls. You can walk all the way around this in like giant basement-sized space. And so the way that we're going to do it is we're cutting it basically in half. And one person is going to have their own side. The other person's going to have the other side. So they're not even going to come close to each other. They won't hit each other. But in VR, they're going to be boxing each other. And the winners of this, it's a Creed boxing game, too. It's one of the best boxing
All
games
right,
I think
so
I've
we
ever
need to get
played.
together. We'll help you promote this.
Yes. It's great.
Done
the
deal?
winners,
Yeah.
the winners
All right,
are
we'll
going to
figure
get,
this out off air, but we're doing this.
Gotcha. The winners are going to get a punching bag
Yeah.
and a title belt.
Oh,
It's going to be awesome.
So, when did Creed come out?
Oh, it came out to promote the movie. It came out just a
I'm
month ago.
trying to figure out how many people have been practicing for this. So we got to get the exception, Sean West, and get him. We got to
His
sponsor
hands
him.
are fast.
Yeah, I know. We got to get him
He's
in.
going to be my trainer.
Oh, and this game is super integrated. If you just punch a little, it like reads the feedback of how much you're punching. So
Does it
if
read
you're
out how
swinging-
hard a fat guy punches?
I don't know about that, but
dang
it reads the force. So if you're putting your body into it, maybe.
All
All right. So again, I'm sorry. I'm going to ask it.
No, do it.
Keep
Ask
doing it.
away.
Right. So, how does it work? Do you train and then you fight, or do you have to go levels like Mike Tyson's Punch Out? I don't know. Like,
No.
am I fighting Drago? Am I
you're-
fighting?
You're fighting other people.
Spider Rico? Oh,
You're
okay.
fighting. It's a competition. You're going to be boxing
like
other
you
people
would
on the
surge.
competition.
But if I'm just playing the
Oh, if you're
game
just playing the
myself,
game,
let's
yeah.
just say I
Oh,
go
yeah,
in
yeah.
there and I'm like, hey, I got my son, and I'm like, we're gonna go
You
play
got to
Creed.
take on Glass Joe first.
So what you got to do is you got to come in and do a day pass. If you came in and do a day pass, you can get through the entire game. Promise.
Okay.
But there's an unlockable character at the end of the game that we have not unlocked yet at Paradigm because no one's been able to finish the game yet. I'm believing it's
Challenge
Rocky-
accepted.
What was that? Say that again.
No one's beat it yet at Paradigm, and I think that the final character that hasn't been unlocked is Rocky Balboa.
Oh, it's got to be Rock.
Yeah, I know.
Creed is a playable character too, so you can play through all of these guys.
Is there
And
Clubber Lang in there?
I don't think Clubber
All right.
Lang is. It's mainly people from the new upcoming movie.
Hey, woman.
Oh yeah. So what are the hours of this place?
3:30. We're mainly open in evenings, afternoon and evenings. 3:30 to 10 Monday to Friday. Friday, 3:30 to 10 Monday to Thursday. Friday is 3:30 to midnight. Saturday is 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. And then Sunday is 1 to 5. We'll be switching around our hours after the first of the year. But we have a lot of stuff coming with esports that it will affect our hours.
Do you have to like give a last call? I would assume people are like, no, I don't want to go. Like it's kind of like a bar.
No more hot dogs, dude.
People,
Gotta go.
People like, I mean, they
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Especially if, usually it's time based. So if someone comes in and rents an hour, and maybe we have 15 minutes left, they're like, can I do another half an hour?
Yeah.
I'm a pretty reasonable guy. Yeah, for sure. I'll get you on for another half an hour. That's no problem.
All right, yeah, I guess I'm thinking it completely different. Like it's just a big like incubator of computer screens and everything. But yeah, I guess if you're renting it by the half hour, you kind of know what you're doing.
And
Well, in my head, I can't envision what this is going to look like.
the space is so cool.
Really?
It's
Well, I have, but
I have it
for some
pictured down to
reason-
a T, man.
For some reason in my head, it's just everything's black and there's just video screens everywhere.
Oh, kind of. It's the old
right.
Tractor Supply Company next to Great River Brewery.
Yeah,
So
I know where
there's
it's at.
There's a lot of space in there, and we've done a lot of renovations. It looks.
Yeah,
it
I'm
looks good.
excited, man.
There's so many places to go downtown after this too.
Oh,
Like,
and
this is gonna be a heck of a
Yeah,
day.
you
Let
go
me
to
just mention
Vans,
this
Pizza
week-
Pub and Grill.
This weekend we will be charging a fee to get in, but usually at Paradigm we're trying to bring back, the community center feel culture. It's free to come in. It is completely free.
Right.
We have board games, comic books, a Nintendo Switch that's just open for anyone to play classic NES games.
What, you mean like recent comic books? Or just
like a ton of different comic books.
I'm actually that's it. I'm going tonight.
Do you guys have a bar there?
Next doors, there's a bar.
Yeah. Okay, next door. I thought you said so. I just want to be sure.
I'm going tonight. I'm taking the kids.
Hey,
I don't have a
right.
sitter.
Good
I don't
time.
have anything. It will go sometime after dinner.
I gotta play Golden Tea League tonight. I gotta do my own.
He's got his own thing.
I got my own thing I'm good at. That's what I'm good at.
Okay,
right?
now
this is Jay's prime opportunity to get really good at something in a short time.
They
commented in on it already. They nailed it.
Tiffany
This
went
is
out
it.
of town.
We found our winner.
So the other thing, and Andy from the Natty brought this up. Is there a possibility to do a VR? Is there in development like a WWE WrestleMania?
Ooh, that would be very interesting. Possibly, yeah. I mean, that's basically up to Steve. We don't really do the development side of things. That's like our sister
I
company.
just didn't know if someone
VR.
else did that.
Oh, if
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
else- So, not that we've found so far. We've done a lot of research and a lot of look into the VR industry and kind of have became experts in the past few months. I haven't seen anything WWE themed. The only thing that I've seen WWE themed is they offer a premium service where you can watch it live in VR, but we've not tested it, and you have to pay a monthly fee to do it.
So how do you can you do this at home? And not that I want people to not go to Paradigm, but I mean, can you get a VR at home?
So here's the barrier to the barrier to entry. The barrier to entry to VR is the fact that it's very expensive.
Mhm.
You have to have a good $1,200 computer, and then you have to buy Oculus Rift headsets are $600. Vive Pro headsets, which came out just in March, and we have a majority of in our facility, $1,500 retail value. Plus, you have to have space. I mean, sure, you can move your couch and your tables and stuff around, but if you're swinging in VR, it's like putting on a blindfold. You could knock over a lamp. You could hurt yourself.
You could hit your dog.
Yeah, you could hit your dog.
Someone hit your dog. I'll tell you what, if you get some sort of wrestling VR thing going on there between the Rocky thing and the wrestling thing, this dude won't leave. I'm telling you, he won't leave.
Yes.
He'll be there all the time.
And I have a lot of respect for that. I've wrestled for 9 years.
In Indiana.
Yeah, in
the
Indiana.
basketball state, too.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Speaking of Indiana, Indiana's got a big basketball game tonight.
Indiana?
They playing Duke?
They are playing Duke. Who do you like, Indiana, Duke tonight?
Is that even a question? Is
All
that
right,
even a question?
how about this?
I got to go with my corn boys. Indiana.
Indiana plus 15 points. I like it.
We're going to see it.
Oh, is that where we're going?
No.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that part soon. Here's Josh, and we'll have Josh on, and Chase, definitely we're going to have you on again. I love your enthusiasm.
Awesome.
Josh says he doesn't know the direction it's going. We are a big group of talking about gambling.
Yeah.
How is it that you can make this a thing? Because Josh is like, well, right now I don't think
you'll
there's
be able
any.
to know. You can watch. You'll tell us who's good and who's not good.
So that's the gambling. So as an industry, gambling in esports is actually kind of like a really big gray area right now because it's not regulated. No one knows how to regulate it, and people are doing it. So
They are.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. Explain
yes.
that to us, because this is something else. I mean,
someone had to put odds on Ambrose to win this.
Oh, I don't know if they are. I don't see that side of esports. I try to steer clear from.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, gamble it up, yo. If that's what you're into, get some people in, throw in some bets around your group chats and whatnot, and see who's gonna win.
We'll get a bunch of people there. We'll throw like 20 in the pot.
gotta be some
Everybody throws
odds.
5 in, and
If I were to put my money down, though, if I were to say which team I think is going to win out of the team of participants that we have, I'm either going to go with Northwestern or University of Iowa. I got to go with my boys. Maybe third, Indiana. The thing is, I know the Indiana and Purdue teams personally because I put on an Indiana Invitational at Ball State before I left. We did it on a $0 budget. We invited all the Indiana schools to come do Ball State and compete in person for kind of like what we're doing this weekend. And I believe in that tournament, Indiana won. But the thing about collegiate esports is it's just like any other sport in college. You get players coming and leaving all the time. So you're not sure who's on main rosters, who's not on main rosters anymore.
I'm taking our boys Ambrose, man.
Okay.
Go Bees.
You know what? Yeah, I'll take Ambrose over University of Iowa. I think that they have a really good funded department, and that's the big thing right now in esports. Are you funded or are you not funded? Because if you're not funded, if you're funded, yeah, you're gonna have a good time.
All right.
Love his sound effects.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, okay. Once again, this is down at Paradigm. Give me the address.
320 East 2nd Street, Davenport, Iowa.
Go down there and check it out. Like Chase said, you can go in for free. You can BYOB.
It starts on Friday?
But I'm just talking about just check it out.
Saturday.
And then we'll
Oh,
get to that.
yeah.
But they have all these games to play. Like you said, there's a Switch that's out there that you can play for free. Check this out. It is, again, we're the only VR-arcade and...
Not even yes, but we are the only facility in the world, center in the world, that has combined both virtual reality and esports in its business model.
Awesome. So go down there, check it out. Let's support it. Let's show what we can do in the Quad Cities. This weekend is the League of Legends tournament, and for those guys out there, for those that you may have kids or neighbors or whatever else that are in these high schools that might be starting some of these esport teams, spread the message out, which I'm sure they probably already know, but get them out there. And I think. You could watch this online, but you want to see it in real life because how often do you get to see this?
Exactly, you don't. And you can go online to Twitch TV and watch it, obviously. But let me tell you, I've been to big-scale esports events. I've been to large, 300,000 people in an arena cheering and screaming at the same time for the team to win. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's no better feeling than being in the epicenter of all of that. It's absolutely phenomenal. You have to go and check out the experience because these people go nuts. These people go crazy. They're basically sports fans, but with video games.
Yes.
And we do tournaments every weekend. So even if you can't make it up this weekend, we have tournaments all next month. And every single Saturday, we have a tournament going on.
Okay. Now, for just League of Legends, or also the other one is
Overwatch.
Overwatch. That's what St. Ambrose does. Sorry,
we do
I
esports.
forget that.
There's an entire industry. We've done a Madden tournament. We've done a Rocket League tournament. We've done a Call of Duty Black Ops 4 tournament. We've done tournaments out the wazoo. We do them every single weekend.
Why hasn't what was the second one? The Rocket Fuel? Is that the
Rocket League?
Rocket League. Is that the one with the cars and
car
they play
soccer?
Yeah,
car soccer.
I want a Marvel superhero one. Is there a Marvel superhero one?
There is not one for esports. There is a Marvel superhero game.
I know I had it on my phone forever. That's kind of crappy, though.
Yeah, no, we don't have. I don't think there's really any sports revolved around that right now.
All right, dang it.
All right, and we're going to get together. We're going to do something about this. At the end of December, there's a Creed boxing tournament. The winner's going to get a title and a punching bag, right?
A title belt and a punching bag. It's going to be absolutely great.
But this weekend, December 1st, 10 to 8, if you pay on Saturday, you get in on Sunday, and that's from 10 to 3 on Sunday.
Only $5.
Only $5. 6 college teams, and the online winner was Truman State. So the Purdue University, University of Iowa, University of Illinois, Northwestern University, Minnesota, Indiana, St. Ambrose, defending the Fighting Meads Arena, and Truman State are going to be there. This is a competitive single elimination. I will for you, the sponsors for this, Acer, Respawn, Intel, St. Ambrose University, Monster Drinks, and VictoryStore.com. For more information, call 765-977-9263 or email Chase at ParadigmAmerica.com. Chase, this was awesome. I'll be down tonight. I don't know if you're working tonight or not.
Oh yeah, I'm there every day, man. Every day, baby.
Can I pick up for Theodore who called in tonight and then leave at the studio?
For sure. We'll get him his tickets. Thanks for calling in, Theodore.
Yeah, thank you very much for calling in, Theodore. Chase, thank you so much. I'll see you tonight. We're gonna take a break and then we'll be back with Dan Vasco.
Great.
Do you want the latest in TV and security technology but don't know where to start? Call Done Right TV and Security Solutions, your Dish Premier local retailer, and get started today. They'll take the guesswork out of choosing the latest smart home technology with your budget in mind. Dish has been a leader in technology for years, and the Hopper Smart HD DVR interacts with your smart speaker to change channels, pause, and fast forward with just the sound of your voice. Sign up today and receive a Nest doorbell system free, courtesy of Done Right Satellite, or you can call 1-866-84-RIGHT. That's right. Call 1-866-84-RIGHT today and let Done Right provide local professional installation with personal service that is trusted by thousands of homeowners and businesses in the Quad Cities. Restrictions apply and requires an internet-connected Hopper. Call for details. Once again, that's 866-84-RIGHT.
You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local, only on your Quad Cities, ESPN 93.5.
Give me a hell yeah! Woo!
Here's a gift you can open early, up to 40% off appliance special buys, plus up to $500 in instant savings now at the Home Depot. Like a Whirlpool stainless steel top freezer refrigerator, just $528. As far as your other gifts, no peeking. This is how to still get Black Friday savings on appliances. Now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only. While supplies last. Instant savings require a minimum purchase of 2 select appliances to qualify. See store for details. Valid through November 29th.
Technology Truths, brought to you by Geico.
Technology Truths.
Truth. You have 14 login passwords, and you can't remember any of them.
Doug 1. Doug 2. Doug is awesome. Doug is awesome 1, 2, 3.
Truth. It's so easy to switch and save on car insurance at geico.com.
Doug is super cool ampersand underscore exclamation point 1985. Knew it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
It's time for some straight talk. This holiday season, give yourself the gift you really want. More data. Just switch to Straight Talk Wireless and we'll give you 50% more high-speed data on our $35 and $45 unlimited plans when you buy a smartphone, all without a contract. Plus, you'll get America's largest and most dependable 4G LTE networks. So switch today and say happy holidays to yourself with 50% more high-speed data. Straight Talk Wireless. Everything for less, only at Walmart. See terms at straighttalk.com.
Wendy's knows when it comes to fries, the more the better. Because people just can't get enough of their favorite hamburger sidekick. So for a limited time, Wendy's is giving you any size fry for just $1. That's a small, medium, even a large order of natural cut sea salted goodness for just $1. Any size you like for the same little price. But a deal this good won't last long. So get any size fry for $1 from Wendy's today.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time. A la carte only. Excludes top fries. Price and participation may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
It's our first annual diamond sale going on now at Mary's Diamonds and Jewelry. Everything in the store is on sale. We're talking huge savings, up to 50% off.
Engagement rings starting at $349. Diamond necklaces starting at $89. Diamond earrings starting at $99. And come in for a chance to win a diamond necklace.
Visit us this Friday and Saturday during Christmas in the Village and receive a free gift with any purchase at Mary's Diamonds and Jewelry, home of the new Wow Factor, 2115 East 12th Street in the Village of East Davenport.
Wow. Pros in the know start with Lowe's, because at Lowe's, pros save big every day on the tool brands they use most, like DeWalt. Now you can get up to 50% off select power tool accessories, including the DeWalt Pro 80-piece screwdriver bit set, now just $29.98. That's $30 in savings. Plus, save time by ordering ahead online, and your order will be ready for pickup in store. Stop by or visit lowesforpros.com for details. So, Pro, now that you know, start with Lowe's. Offer valid through 12/2 while supplies last. See store for details. U.S. only.
You're going to love this. Hundreds of Macy's Cyber Week specials are here and ready for gifting online and in store. Like boots and booties for her, buy one, get one free. Mixers, air fryers, and more, 20% plus an extra 20% off. And find gifts for him and her. Coats, sweaters, tops, 50 to 60% off. Macy's Cyber Week specials now through Wednesday. Savings off regular prices, exclusions apply. Macy's Star Rewards now offers benefits everyone can enjoy no matter how they pay. Sign up for free in store or at Macys.com/Star Rewards.
ESPN 93.5 is KJOC Bettendorf Quad Cities from the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studio.
Welcome back to the Hassle Palace, brought to you by Done Right Satellite and Dish. This is Don't Hassle Us, a local here on ESPN 93.5.
Is your seat sinking?
Yeah, it broke again. Unreal.
I just look up and he's a foot shorter over there.
Yeah.
Unreal.
He's,
I mean, you know.
I think it's because all that excitement, you just bouncing around in that chair over there.
It's the little things. I mean, you know, someday I'll get a new chair. Someday we'll have a call screener. Someday we'll have all kinds of stuff.
Oh, my God.
Well, jeez. I'm all pumped now.
I am, too, man. Thanks for Chase for coming on.
Yeah, Chase is great. Got tons of enthusiasm. You guys need to step your game up on enthusiasm.
What was his,
What do you mean? I was enthused. I was giving away tickets.
I cannot answer Tyler's
question. As somebody said, can we bottle up his enthusiasm and sell it? That was awesome, man. It's refreshing.
Like, I was just like, God, do you want to just give some tickets away right now? Let's do it.
That was great.
Way to put him on the spot.
Yeah, you can't say no then.
No. You couldn't Bobby Metcalf.
Yeah, if Bobby's here, he'd say no.
Yeah.
I'm good, thanks.
No, I don't want to be in your stupid league.
But no, that's a great opportunity to give something away right here and get everybody a chance to go down there and see him. So Theodore, congratulations.
Yeah, for any
I got
of
his
you-
number.
For those who are just tuning in on ESPN 93.5 via Facebook Live, we do have podcasts, but on the app, on the computer, we've had head coach from Kansas Wesleyan, Matt Drinkle on, a former Quad City guy. He still got family here. They're in the NAIA semifinals. And then we just had Chase Newcomb from Paradigm. They're hosting an Acer tournament. Acer is hosting an invitational for a League of Legends tournament, and it's one of those things. We always like to learn new things, and it always does. It always does make us get excited.
I'm sure I
when
know
we
what
get
this
done.
League of Legends is, but I want to make sure what
I have
it
no
is.
idea what it is.
I know I've seen it. I just got to figure out what the characters look like.
To me, they all look like Game of Thrones guys. In my head.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Well, I'm going to find out. And I'm going to go do Creed tonight. So, but Dan Vasco from KLJB and WHPF will be joining us soon in here. Big Ten Superlatives by a blog, and it's a Penn State blog. But
boy,
just
wasn't written by my buddy, was it?
Says that no. It says the best and the worst of a strange 2018 season. Top coach, the Superlative Award goes to Pat Fitzgerald of Northwestern. Top quarterback, Dwayne Haskins of Ohio State. He's legit. He's going to be in New York. I told you that with Kakert, week 2 or 3. Kakert's like, 2 is to win the Heisman. I told him, I said, do not sleep on Dwayne Haskins. Top running back, Jonathan Taylor. He just short of 2,000 yards this season, but just short. Just 11.
Right.
So, but that's just what some of the top guys there. I think I saw someone.
I don't have a problem with any of that.
No, not at all.
You think Fitzgerald wins it though if Harbaugh gets over the hump and beats Ohio State?
As the top coach, no. Could not if you're getting yourself into the not if you get yourself in the playoffs and you're the top coach.
Oh, there he is. Come
Vasco.
on in, buddy.
Right back up.
And walking in the studio,
Dan, the man.
Dunright Satellite House of
Levitating.
Palace.
That's right.
Dan Vasco from KLJB WHBF. First things first, Dan, thanks for coming on the air.
Absolutely.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. I got to go back home, so I spent it with the family and just hung out, ate tons of food, and I still have about 2 pounds of leftovers in my fridge at home, so I'm good for the next week at least.
Yeah, we still got a little bit of turkey left. I might knock that down, but every time I eat it, I that turkey does make you fall asleep.
It
There's no
does.
doubt about it.
Yeah, the L-tryptophan gets you. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I just
My
wanted to
mom's
say
100%
L-tryptophan.
Italian. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. I always thought, I wasn't sure how it's spelled. It literally is just the letter L. I didn't realize that.
Mhm.
And then it's tryptophan, whatever. But
We just had Chase Newcomb on from Paradigm. Have you been down there yet?
I have not, no.
Okay. I think when Kidwell has those things that he has to do.
The go for it?
Yeah. We should.
That would be cool.
box, yep.
Yeah, we should have him do
yeah.
Creed and watch him do that.
Oh,
Watch him
yeah.
stand around a room swinging that air.
I'd be all for that.
So I always forget that I thought of Kidwell again today when I left the fit because this pickleball's going on. And I'm like, I wonder if he's done a pickleball segment yet.
pickleball.
Yeah.
I remember that. Pickleball's
It's
a lot of
big.
fun,
It's
man.
big around here.
Yeah, all right.
They're going all the
Sweet.
time.
I had no idea.
Yeah. All right. So Dan, we got a couple things to talk about fantasy football, but we can do our we got to look at our SI power rankings and where the meeting of the minds is coming up from today. There's in this 8 that are printed, 8 of them. There's 8 people that are voting on the power rankings of the NFL.
Oh, God.
So, we said yesterday that we knew what number 1 was going to be, right?
It's the Saints.
Yes.
Yeah. It was number 1 last week. It was all 8 votes. It was the first time this year that at SI that everybody on the Monday morning quarterback club all voted for the same number 1. So the Saints stay there. They got a Thursday night game. Is it at Dallas or is it?
Yeah, it's at Dallas.
And they're 7-point favorites on the
How
road.
are they a Thursday night game again?
Who, the Cowboys?
Yes.
They're on every primetime game, aren't they?
That is
Sorry,
wild.
man.
Every time.
Yeah, the Browns, they think they're America's team.
So they didn't even get the benefit of having like 10 days off after the Thanksgiving game. No, just a normal week. back at it on Thursday again.
Yeah, it's the price we pay.
Yeah.
Don't.
The price to pay for
The Bears
for
made
excellent.
it hours. The Bears went hours, not days. till
11
they played.
11
Yeah,
days.
literally.
11
yeah.
days. 3 games.
Like hours and played.
Won them all.
Price we pay, Jay.
I wonder what the score would have been
Played
if Trubisky
Detroit
played.
twice in 11 days.
And you won, man. What are you complaining about? Jeez. I mean, this guy's over here complaining about a victory.
All right.
What's going on
What
with
about
that?
not being on every single Thursday night game?
Hey,
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
All right, so
Number 2 has to be the Rams, correct?
Yes.
it is.
Is it real? Okay.
Yes. And
I would have still put the Chiefs there.
Even after they lost to him?
Yeah.
No.
Not,
Yeah.
not if you lose to
No,
him.
that's
God, you
I
should,
don't know.
you should rank,
I
you should
still
rank,
think the
you should
Chiefs
rank
are.
NCAA basketball with those skills.
All right.
It's a Thursday night game. No one played defense.
No, I don't want to hear that. There was a ton of sacks and a ton of interceptions. The Chiefs are third, though.
Chiefs are third. Neither one of these were unanimous, by the way.
Are the Chiefs third?
Yes.
All right.
Rams got 7 of the 7 votes at 2 and 1 vote at 3. The Chiefs did get 1 vote at number 2, even though they lost to him on Monday Night Football.
That was my vote.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. At 4, they're going to put the Patriots at 4, aren't they? And I'm going to say Patriots as well.
It's the Patriots.
Yep.
Last week they were 5. They've got their highest place vote was 3. One person voted them at 3.
One person should be drug tested.
Yeah.
At 5.
It's the same person who voted the Kansas City Chiefs at 4. So
At 5, you better have the Chicago
Chargers.
Bears. No, the Bears should be higher than the Chargers.
nope, down from last week at number 4. It is Vasco's Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
How's the writing going for that?
Okay.
What's the site again?
It's going well. SteelersDepot.com.
Steelers Depot.
Yeah. Do the defensive scouting reports every week. And this one was a doozy.
I
with
feel like
Chubb and Von Miller. It's a lot to write
Steelers
about.
are the Steelers to me this year are a lot like the plowed streets of Davenport. Like you get ready to go into Davenport and you're just like, it's not going to be that bad, and that's how your season starts. It's going to be fine. The Steelers are going to be good. Everything's going to be fine, and then you go for a little bit, and then you're like, what? It's like their season. They
It's a
start off
rough
a little
patch.
rocky,
Yeah.
and then you make it, and you're like, okay, well. And then you find a street that's plowed, and you're like, "Oh, I get it. This is a little bit more heavy traffic or whatever else." And then you don't make a turn. It just turns itself, like, because you have to follow the street. And then all of a
I
sudden,
love where
it's
this analogy.
terrible, and you're like, "Where did this come from? Why isn't this plowed anymore?" That's a lot where I feel like the Steelers are at right now, because it was just kind of like, "Oh, now they got it back together," and then it's just like, "What is going on now?"
All right.
They appear to go through so many waves, right,
Mhm.
throughout the year. When they're hot, they seem unstoppable, but they have rough games, like the Jacksonville game, like last week. Just couldn't.
So they've got it. You've got to have the Patriots game circled on your schedule. The Steelers do, because I mean that's you can get home field up until
The Chargers game next week is
Mhm.
going to be insane. I mean, that's so important. They'll play the Raiders after that, but then New England obviously is a huge one, and then they play the Saints too. It's just gonna be really tough for them. They needed to win against the Broncos to give themselves even
Mhm.
more cushion. I'm confident they'll make the playoffs. So you just want them to get that bye, And I know
Right.
it's like, oh, what a problem to have, but at the same time, when their Super Bowl window is closing, I can't have any
Closing
hiccups like
fast,
that.
too. Well, I have Houston at 6, Jay. Well, who do they have? Chargers?
At number 6 for the second consecutive week, the Monsters of the Midway, the Chicago
There you
Bears.
go.
Oh,
Okay.
finally.
Good.
Hey, there we go.
Getting some love.
They got it's high.
Ahead of Green Bay?
Yeah.
Ahead of Minnesota?
Yeah.
I
What
had
in the world?
I had the Bears at 5. Then I had Houston at 6.
2 people had them 5. 2 people also put them 5. Tied at 7.
I
There's
have
one of
the
them.
Chargers. I'll bet they have the Chargers.
They have the Chargers.
Yeah,
Yes.
they got to be there.
For the second week in a row, the Chargers are tied for 7th place. Obviously, Melvin Gordon is going to be week to week. And if you didn't handcuff him with Austin Eckler, that's your own problem. Also tied at 7 for the second straight week is the Minnesota Vikings.
I had them at 8, but that's the same thing. Okay.
Then
All
at
right.
9,
At 9, I would say Seattle.
no. It is the Dallas Cowboys.
I got them at 10.
America's primetime gem.
That's right. I got them at 10. They're leading their division, baby.
The Texans
that
are at
great
10.
NFC
And they put the
East
Texans
division.
The NFC least.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Jay's word, sir. Don't be
Oh,
stealing
not
it.
mine.
All right.
The Texans are tied at 10.
We got. Oh, never mind.
They got it. They did get a highest up to 5 by one person, and as low as 14 up by 2.
5. That's
And then they put the Texans at 10.
Yeah, tied with.
Don't say the Packers.
No, you already said them. Seattle Seahawks.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, there you
good.
go.
All right.
And the Seahawks, like we said, they're
Seahawks are getting scrappy, man. They're playing good ball, dude.
Russell Wilson's incredible.
I know.
Well, they're getting a
You
running
know?
game out of Chris
Hey,
Carson.
yeah.
And
Things are working together for them
their
now.
things are coming together. The offensive line's clicking. Seattle's, if they make the playoffs, watch out.
Oh, they're a dangerous team.
They're
for sure.
very dangerous team.
Yep.
I got San Francisco this
No
week.
doubt.
Richard Sherman's coming back into town.
They're going to destroy
Yeah,
San
that's what I'm
Francisco
wondering
this
if I
week.
start Doug Baldwin because, I'm assuming he'll be shadowing him quite often.
I'm not worried about Richard Sherman.
He's still a really good corner, though.
Yeah. Hey, you lucked your way into the playoffs, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
I
didn't
did.
realize
Yeah.
it. We didn't realize
I
it was
know.
everybody makes the
Everyone
playoffs. Yeah.
gets in.
The pigtailer.
At 12, the Monday Morning Quarterback Club has put in the Green Bay Packers. Sorry. I don't know what
That's
I was
just
reading
like
the Green Bay Packers at 4-6
They
and
have
1.
a 3% chance of
they
making the playoffs.
over
Who
Minnesota?
is making this list? Are they?
Seven,
That's ridiculous. You have them over the Colts? That's just dumb.
Yeah, no, I would put the Colts
They're not
over
making
that.
the playoffs. You can't have them.
Hey, they could make the playoffs, man.
I'm about ready to lose
You
my.
might break your chair.
Even
again.
Aaron Rodgers was like, we have to win out.
Dude, I am
Yeah.
never counting the Packers out
And
of going to the
they're
playoffs
out.
until they're
They're not
mathematically
going.
eliminated. I'm not. No, not
not
a chance.
going.
Okay, where are the
Uh,
Browns? Same record.
Same record. Yeah. they're
Same
probably
record.
25th.
All right, we'll take a look at that.
Oh my God, I'm so mad right now.
At 13 is the
But,
Indianapolis Colts.
but rightfully so. You're not like out of line right now.
I know I'm not. They have 3% chance to make the playoffs. That's well.
No, they don't deserve to be in
What if
that.
they go
play the
lottery?
They
They're probably-
absolutely don't.
Last
It's
week,
not a
okay.
chance. Not a chance.
Before they lost to Minnesota, okay, you still had a chance. You beat Minnesota. You still have a really good chance with the rest of your season here to get that wild card. But you lost to Minnesota.
Yeah,
They're in
and
the
they're not
driver's
going to
seat.
beat
They're not-
the Bears. I don't
think they will either.
I'm not convinced they'll beat the Bears.
It's already been put up. I mean, Zimmer showed you how to beat them.
Yeah,
You just run a bunch of different blitz packages, and guess what? McCarthy doesn't know how to coach out of it. He can't make adjustments to help Aaron. He's not
I think
giving
there's
Aaron
a lot
any
of
checkdowns.
overconfidence in that department. You know,
McCarthy's getting fired. He just wasted a good 5 years of the best quarterback ever. Unreal.
13, the Indianapolis Colts.
Where's the Packer fans out there? I mean, come on, you got to be
No,
mad.
they're
Yeah.
they're right with us.
I know they are.
understand.
They got to be mad as hell.
I mean, if anything, I'd be laughing if I were them.
I would have put the Broncos ahead of the Packers as well.
All right, who do they have after the Colts, Jay?
The Carolina Panthers tied at 14th. Last week they were at 11th.
No.
But they as high as 2 people voted them as high as 10, and one people as low as 18th.
They had a couple
10?
tough games.
As high as 10.
Yeah, I don't know. Weird team. I thought they were heading the other direction, but
They looked great
they still have a chance to make the playoffs.
up until that. Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
they have a shot to make a push there.
I mean, if the Vikings don't get it together, I mean, the Vikings have a tough game this week. If the Vikings don't get it together, Bears might be the only team coming out of that division.
It's possible. It's very
And
possible.
And then you might have Carolina. You
the
might have
South,
Seattle.
you could have Carolina, and then obviously New Orleans, and then Seattle.
Man, it's interesting.
The other team at 14 is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay, Eagles are still alive.
At 16 is the Baltimore Ravens. The Lamar Jackson era.
They're alive.
17 is the Denver Broncos.
Yep,
Tied for 18th is the Washington Redskins,
mathematically alive.
and they are tied at 18th with the Tennessee Titans. And then the Falcons are at 20, which I don't get that, but okay.
The Seahawks' remaining schedule is kind of comical.
Okay, hit me with it. They
Yeah.
got San Fran, then
Talk
what?
to me,
They got
dude.
San Fran twice, and the Cardinals at Seattle.
Yeah, there's 3.
But then they have home against the Chiefs, and then home against the Vikings. So
They
They
could be
that
battle.
that Viking Seahawks game could determine who's going to go out of those two teams.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Seahawks knocked the Vikings out of the playoffs.
That'll-
There's always that
They
team
could do that.
there's
At
always
Seattle,
that team that doesn't
that's
make
in
it
2
the next
weeks.
year that we all thought was going to make it. There's always that team, and I think it is. This is amazing to say, but
They're good.
oh, man, they're
Minnesota's been on the decline, other than last
Minnesota.
week.
The problem in Minnesota, period, they are not running the ball enough. They have a running
Yeah.
game, you guys.
No,
they're not utilizing it.
They have
Listen,
a great
Latavius
running back.
Murray can run the ball. So can Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
a good two-headed monster. They're just passing the ball too damn much. It's ridiculous.
And
don't
I feel
get
like
it.
they've opened that offense up a little bit too much. They're trying a lot of splash plays when you could take what the defense is giving you and maybe be able to move the ball a little bit more effectively.
I don't have much of a problem with their top 20 here. Other than Green Bay. The Green Bay should not even be nowhere near. It's just ridiculous. What are they saying on the Vans Pizza line?
About what?
Any of this Packer thing. I mean, Erickson. Where's Erickson at, by the way?
No, he's not saying
Dang
that because he knows he's still
No,
realistic.
I know. I just want to hear somebody realistic and that's a fan of the team.
At
Just
this point, they're realistic.
I mean, it's just silly.
Early on, talking a little bit of smack, and don't bet against Aaron Rodgers. They're not out of it yet, but now they're out. I know you say they're not mathematically eliminated yet, but it's going to take a miracle for them to get it, and they don't have a miracle team.
So
they
in
have Aaron Rodgers. That's
So
it.
in the NFC, for sure, we're just going to say right now that the Rams and the Saints are going to have the buys.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
for the NFC, yeah.
And I'm going to call the
Dude,
Bears.
what if the Bears the Bears could
the Bears are winning-
potentially get a bye
If
though?
the Bears beat the Rams,
Yeah,
and,
if
they,
the
and
Bears-
they win out, then they'll get a bye.
Then they'll get a bye.
Right, but they have to beat the Rams.
They have to beat the Rams.
They have to beat the Rams.
I mean, the
at
Saints
home.
are a lock. The
Saints
Rams
are a
are almost a lock. I would definitely put them ahead of the Bears, but there's a shot
There's only 2 games behind the Rams.
Do they have the same record? Rams have 1 loss.
Rams
Rams
and Saints
have-
both
yeah,
have the same record.
yeah.
They're both
Yeah,
10-1.
Yeah. So
Right,
the Bears, if the
are
Bears
2
beat
games
them, obviously,
back.
then they just need the Rams to lose one more in the remaining. I guess 4 at
Rams-
that
Rams
point.
win
What's
the
the Rams'
tiebreaker.
remaining schedule, boys?
Rams' remaining schedule here. They go. They're at Detroit.
Oh, that's
at Chicago.
That's a tough game.
Home against the Eagles. At the Cardinals. Home against the Niners. That's it.
Yeah, so that's a pretty favorable schedule.
I don't think they fear the Eagles at home. Do you?
No, not at home.
They're tough games against the Bears.
That's it. So that's only 1 loss, and then the Bears would still have to beat them and win out,
and have them to lose.
And they still have one.
Yeah, I think it's
there's
safe
still
to
1
Bear-
game behind them.
And what's Dallas? Dallas does not have an easy schedule. Obviously,
know.
this week is
Let me-
New
let me-
Orleans.
let me check-
We'll
let me
all
check
watch it.
Let me check their Thursday night calendar.
We'll check Monday night too,
Prime time.
or Sunday night.
Dallas does not have an easy schedule. They are home against the Saints, home against the Eagles,
They should win that.
at the Colts,
Ugh.
home against the Bucks, home against the Giants. So you got a couple cakes.
I think
couple
they're
tough
going
ones.
to lose 2 of those.
I think Cowboys and Saints, Cowboys Saints, Cowboys Colts are both gonna be good games.
Yeah.
I think the Saints are gonna wax you.
And
at home.
the Giants play them
Listen,
pretty
if
tough
Dallas,
too,
if Dallas
right?
beats the
So-
Saints, I'm going to be the happiest guy in
Breaking
Friday.
that'd
news.
be incredible.
Yeah.
Breaking news: the NFL just flexed all those games to primetime.
Just-
So everyone you just mentioned right there, primetime.
It's Thursday nights for the
Yeah,
rest
yeah.
of the way.
It's must-see TV every night.
Thursday night.
They're on, they're on right after the Duke games, Jay.
Yeah. Just the rest of the time out here. Just don't worry about what you're doing or anything
That's
like
why
that.
I get in trouble. I
Prime
don't.
time that.
It's like I make the damn schedule, Vask. I don't.
I
make
wouldn't
the
be
damn
surprised.
schedule.
You're big time.
Chucky T-Roy. That's what he's got going on.
You guys think I'm messing with the cameras over here? No.
All right, let's take a quick break and talk some fantasy football.
All right. Whether you're looking for a family getaway, friends and family group vacation, a romantic retreat for 2, or you simply need a travel professional to help you plan the perfect destination wedding, Throne Travel is here to help you. Let them get started planning your next vacation today. They firmly believe that travel is the best therapy you can purchase. They provide the highest quality of service, customizing the perfect vacation experience, utilizing their expansive resources and contacts within the travel industry. So let's start making your travel dreams come true. Contact Janelle at 563-323-0889 or contact them on Facebook. Once again, that's Janelle, 563-323-0889. Throne Travel, make all your travel dreams come true.
You're listening to Don't Hassle Us, We're Local, only on your Quad Cities, ESPN 93.5.
Get down, get down.
here to help you discover all the ways to get your holidays holla done. Like order pickup. Just order ahead and have it waiting for you at the store. Try Drive Up in the Target app, and we'll bring it right out to your car as soon as you arrive. And now, we'll bring the holidays home to you with same-day delivery shopped by Shipped. Whether it's a TV, hot cocoa mix, or ornaments for the tree, Target makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Target run and done. Learn more at target.com/ways to shop. Restrictions may apply.
As the morning sun shines in, you hit the snooze button. 10 minutes turned into an hour. Now there's no time to take a shower or time to get dressed, which explains the sweater vest and the fedora. When your morning is hell, just go to Taco Bell.
And for just $1, let us make you breakfast, like Taco Bell's grilled breakfast burrito. Eggs, bacon, and cheese wrapped in a warm tortilla. At participating stores for a limited time during breakfast hours. Prices may vary, tax extra.
Here's a gift you can open early. Up to 40% off appliance special buys, plus up to $500 in instant savings now at the Home Depot. Like a Whirlpool stainless steel top freezer refrigerator, just $528. As far as your other gifts, no peeking. This is how to still get Black Friday savings on appliances. Now at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only. While supplies last. Instant savings require a minimum purchase of 2 select appliances to qualify. See store for details. Valid through November 29th.
Technology Truths, brought to you by Geico.
Technology Truth.
Truth. You have 14 login passwords, and you can't remember any of them.
Doug 1. Doug 2. Doug is awesome. Doug is awesome 1, 2, 3.
Truth. It's so easy to switch and save on car insurance at geico.com.
Doug is super cool ampersand underscore exclamation point 1985. Knew it.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Are you ready for the intuitive LG V40 ThinQ for just $20 a month? Right now at Sprint, you can get the only phone in the market with 5 cameras to capture moments from every single angle. That's right. You can get the LG V40 ThinQ at Sprint for $20 a month, regularly priced at $40 a month with an 18-month Sprint Flex lease. Hurry to Sprint. This limited time offers for new customers with approved credit and a new line of service, or existing customers with an eligible upgrade. Need more reasons to hurry to Sprint? Get a free 49-inch LG TV when you lease the V40 ThinQ while supplies last. Requires registration at LG.com and a new line of service. There's never been a better time to try our network built for unlimited. Switch to Sprint today and get your LG V40 ThinQ for $20 a month and a free 49-inch LG TV. Visit your local Sprint store, sprint.com, or call 1-800-SPRINT1 today.
Pricing after $20 per month credit applied within 2 bills. If you cancel early, remaining balance due. TV ships in 8 weeks. Coverage and offer not available everywhere. Excludes tax. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Restrictions apply.
ESPN 93.5 is KJOC Bettendorf Quad Cities from the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studio.
Back in the Hassel Palace, brought to you by Done Right Satellite and Dish. This is Don't Hassle Us, we're local. We're going to be talking about some waiver wires and playoffs, and when we're doing that, we got to remember Trophy King.
Ooh, you know what else?
Is our sponsor for that.
Read the Trophy King.
All right, I'm reading it. Yeah. They want to make sure your fantasy football championship that more memorable by making custom-made trophies, plaques, or a belt for your league. They're located just inside Leisure Lanes Bowling at 2802 West 73rd Street in Davenport, Iowa, right behind the machine shed. So make sure you get on there. They've been making awards for 35 years. Give Linda a call at 563-359-0305 to get your award, trophy, plaque, or medallion for any sporting event, fantasy football, little league, wrestling, softball, you name it. They also sell bowling equipment there as well for the beginner or all the way up to the Pete Weber caliber bowler. They've been in business for 40 years, so you know that every ball is going to be custom fit and drilled in-house. And that's Trophy King, 2802 West 73rd Street, Davenport. And we're going to be... Oh! We do know what that means. That means we're going to be streaking. We put on our Hassle Streak bets. You can too. Go to mybookie.com, start your account, place your own bets. Been in business for years. They have great reviews online, and their mobile site is easy to use. They have in-game live betting and the most rewarding player perks in the business. You can even bet the over-under on how many fantasy points a player score each game. So lay down some cash. Win big today. You win, they pay. That's MyBookie way. Go to MyBucky.com and don't forget to use our promo code QCHassle to activate the bonuses. Sergi, what do you got for us, sir?
The reign of terror is back. I'm streaking again, baby.
You scared me. I almost peed my pants.
Almost broke your chair again?
Yeah.
All right. So, not a lot of NBA games. Just a handful of NBA games.
Serge is streaking more than Dallas is on Thursday Night Football.
Cowboys are not playing tonight, so.
Wait, they're not?
Yeah,
Are we sure about that?
I've been rehearsing this in my head for like the last half hour. This is great. Let's see. I really wanted to take Indiana tonight, but Victor Oladipo is out for the Pacers, so I'm going to go ahead. You thought I meant Indiana over Duke for a second, didn't you? I hate to say it, I do like Pitt plus 11 at Iowa. I think they're good, but I'm going to go away from that. I'm actually going to ride Jay's Dukies. Dookie J.
Oh, man.
I'm going to take Duke minus 15.5 tonight against Indiana. They are mad. They're going to come out.
Streaking. We're going through the quad to the gymnasium.
They're going to come out and win by 30.
Dookie J.
Everybody's doing it.
Dookie Foster.
The Duke. I don't know if you guys have watched. You watched any of the Duke games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huge fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you?
He's huge.
Okay. Do you know?
I've seen 2 Duke games this year.
Do you know what their problem? Which games did you watch?
I watched their opener.
The Kentucky?
Kentucky?
Against Kentucky, of course.
You mean the 2019 season highlight reel?
Yeah. Basically.
It was awesome. Okay, then what was
No, that was there was a game last week. I don't remember who
they lost.
I watched the Gonzaga.
Who did, it was Gonzaga.
So,
guys.
Is it Gonzaga or Gonzaga? Because I've gotten grief for this because I say Gonzaga, but apparently it's Gonzaga. I don't know.
It's Gonzaga, but when you say it, you say Zags.
Tomato.
Gonzaga.
Yeah. Guys, the dream team lost too. You gotta show that you're vulnerable.
Was this staged? Was this staged
Coach,
too?
Yeah. The dream team. Coach K was an assistant under Coach Daly. He knows.
He went out and put he didn't put the right combo together on the floor on purpose, so they'd lose.
They started reading their own press clippings.
Yeah, sure.
It was all he didn't want the team to get too big of a head.
Yeah,
the freshmen they got to suffer a loss early on.
There's
right?
so much going on tonight. All right, we've got the Iowa game.
Yep.
Somehow they're going to create Tuesday Night Football, and the Cowboys are going to play tonight.
Cubs just signed Duke.
Yeah, and the Cowboys.
And the Cubs signed Dak Prescott.
All right.
And they just won a national title.
But
there you go.
We get to watch the beginning of the Alliance of American Football. The Protect or Pick quarterback draft is live tonight from the new Esports Arena, Las Vegas, at the Luxor. It'll be on the CBS Sports Network. It's going to have former University of Northern Iowa and Iowa-born Kurt Warner as the lead analyst for the Protect or Pick QB draft.
Everything's wrong in
Tonight,
Iowa, baby.
7 o'clock on the CBS Sports Network.
Here I was going to break down why Duke lost to Gonzaga, but this is way better.
The Protect or Pick draft format begins with
precedence
each team deciding if they want to protect one quarterback that has been allocated to them from their region. If a team elects to protect, they name the player they're protecting as their first selection in the draft. If they decide to pick, they wait until every other team made their decision. Once the team makes their decision, the teams that elected to not protect a player make their selection. I'm as confused as you guys are.
They're given a player, and they say, do you want to protect that player?
There's already a list.
Do they get to do a draft, too?
Yeah, well, this is a quarterback draft. So, because they realize that the whole idea of this is that the quarterback is the most important piece. So, it's kind of regional. How they've taken from, Birmingham Iron has, who's the guy, the running back? Trent Richardson on it.
Okay.
Because try to keep it in the area. So, Orlando's going to have players from USF, former players there and whatnot. So they put him on a roster. Now they may say we like this guy. He's our quarterback. He's our QB1. Or they say nope, we're going to go and we'll wait to see what everyone else is doing. The San Diego Fleet have the first pick in the draft. That is T-Roy's.
Okay, wait. Is this is real then?
Yes.
Yeah,
you think
I was thinking this is like a mock simulation that they're doing.
No.
This is how they're picking the team's quarterback.
Yes. Isn't it amazing?
All right. Honestly, I'm gonna tune in now.
I am definitely.
This is the Jay Schefter of the
yes,
dude. That just went way over my
What's
head.
What's it?
AAF.
AAF.
Yep.
That's incredible.
All right. Stuttering.
Yeah, they already had. They already had their quarterback skills camp November 12th through the 14th. It was at the Alamo Dome. And so they got to meet personnel groups for each one of them. For the guys that they're looking at, the draft order is San Diego Fleet, Birmingham, Arizona Hotshots. At 4 is my Orlando Apollos.
Oh, that's your team?
Yeah,
You decided?
I figure it's a draft.
taking the San Diego Fleet.
Okay.
It's a straight. We can take. Just
I don't
jump on
remember
the
all
league.
the teams.
Here, Jay, help him get a team.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got to
okay.
get a
Go through the
team
teams.
here. I
Sergio,
won't
who
take
did
any
you
of
take?
yours then.
I think I really liked Orlando as well, but did I take somebody else?
Well, let me give him.
Okay.
Remember when we played team, not a team?
Yeah.
Okay, there's the San Diego Fleet. San Diego.
Yeah.
The Birmingham Iron.
Nope.
Arizona Hotshots.
Kind of like that.
Well, that might be because you can take a flight from Allegiant for there too.
I mean, think of the apparel you could sport.
Oh, there's
around
logos.
Here. Oh,
You
man.
See, the Apollo is where we
This
were
is
like,
what you're going to be doing with your afternoon now, looking at
no
the
doubt.
Googling the AF. The Orlando Apollos. Atlanta Legends. Their offensive coordinator is Mike Vick, by the way, for the Atlanta
Ooh,
Legends.
Okay.
No dogs.
Who's the
allowed.
head coach?
Wait till
Okay,
you
all
hear.
right,
Wait till
sorry,
you
too
hear
much.
the. Orlando is the ball coach, Spurrier. Salt Lake Stallions, Memphis Express, which I feel like that's Iron. I feel like that's Mike Singletary's team, Memphis Express. Anyway,
sounds like a Christmas movie.
and the San Antonio Commanders. All right, you want me to get to the coaches? I love this.
Come on,
I'm
Shefty.
so excited for the AAF. All right, the Atlanta Legends, Brad Childress, former coach of the Minnesota
Brad,
Vikings.
yeah,
He's
buddy.
awful.
Yeah, Brad.
Birmingham Iron,
Come on
Tim
down.
Lewis.
I don't know who that is.
He is,
Big Tim?
yeah. He played at college. He played at
Oh,
Pitt.
Timmy.
Yeah, he went in the first round. He's pick 11 in the 1983 draft.
Timmy
Good for
two-time.
him.
Yeah. you know, Tim Timaroo. All right. Memphis Express is Mike Singletary. Orlando Apollos, Steve Spurrier. Arizona Hotshots, Rick Neuheisel. Who didn't he get in
Slick
trouble?
Rick.
Didn't he get in trouble once for at like UCLA for running a pool, like a squares pool or something? Anyway,
I don't know.
Dennis Erickson is the Salt Lake Stallions. San Antonio is Mike Riley. Was he the one that was at Nebraska?
I don't know.
And then Mike Martz, San Diego Fleet. You got Mike Martz.
You got the offensive
Greatest
guru.
show on turf, baby.
That's right.
Dude, my team's gonna rock.
I think I'm going to take the Salt Lake Stallions. I don't know.
I got
I'm going to go with it.
Two comments on here on the Vance Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook comment thread. Andy from the Natty says these are roller derby names.
Close.
They
Very
are
close.
Close.
Peter from down at Max says these sound like bad porn titles.
Close.
They actually
the Memphis
are.
Express.
Yeah.
That was T. Roy's porn name.
Yeah, that actually sounds like a roller derby team name. And the Arizona Hotshots sound like a roller derby team name too.
Atlanta Legend sounds like old porn.
Yeah.
I have a coffee mug at home that says my favorite porn star calls me daddy.
Oh man. Anyway, so we're picking teams here.
Brutal.
We're gonna move right along.
Oh, I cannot wait till we do a fantasy league.
Okay, so you're taking the Apollo.
I'm in.
Oh, I'm got
You're
San
taking
Diego.
San Diego.
What's the name? San Diego what?
Fleet.
That's right.
Doesn't even know what they are. A fleet. And who'd you
Salt
take?
Lake Stallions, baby.
Oh gosh.
Can I see my logo,
Oh,
Jay?
yeah.
I have a cool logo.
Yeah, it looks like a ship.
I gotta go
right here.
Arizona. I want to take Atlanta, but I think the Legend's name is a little boring.
Your colors are yellow, gray, and charcoal.
Wait,
gray.
wasn't it the
Battleship
Atlanta
gray.
Hotshots?
No, Arizona Hotshots.
Arizona Hotshots. Okay,
Makes
so you're
sense.
going to take them?
I think so. What are the colors for the Hot
'Cause
Shots?
I like
or
the Arizona
Legends?
Hotshots.
Okay, the hot shots. Really not. It's green, orange, and yellow. It's not attractive.
All right, wait. What's the Salt Lake one? Well, I didn't even
The
ask
Stallions.
what that. Yeah.
They are blue, deep sky blue, and silver.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna take that.
that's
I'm
cool.
taking the Stallions, man.
All
I
right.
think the Air Force.
Let's go.
What about the Legends?
I'm busy. I'm trying to figure out how I can order Orlando Apollo's gear. Hold on. All right.
we
Atlanta-
are gonna. We're all gonna have to order.
Yes.
These jerseys.
Christmas
Read it,
time.
weep, baby.
These are
God,
stocking stuffers.
That looks like one of those like template on like clip art.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like.
Purple, gold, and white is
When
the
they
Atlanta
go,
Legends.
when they go
Purple,
8-0,
gold, and
how
white
many
is
games?
the Legends.
Is there
That
8 games
that settles
a
it. I'm
year,
going
Jay,
to
or 10?
Arizona. I don't care.
8 games
I'll
a
go
year?
green, orange, and yellow over.
Absolutely.
It is 10 games. Wait,
what-
no. You play. Yeah, 10 games. You play 3 within your conference.
When I'm
and then
10-0,
one game
baby,
out.
I don't care how ugly my uniform looks.
This is a lot of fun. You guys watch this on CBS Sports, CBS tonight. You're gonna say you were there on the ground floor of the AAF.
Do we know are there any prominent quarterbacks that are in that pool? Like, is Johnny Manziel going to go to the AAF or?
Not yet. Remember I did this with Nick, and there's the quarterback names aren't anything that's going to jump out at you. I mean, they're like names that you made up. You feel like you made up when you played NCAA football, like Tim Banana.
Jamarcus Russell's not coming to join.
I wish Jamarcus Russell.
Right?
Like,
I mean, that would be the perfect.
That would be so much fun.
Ryan Leaf, come on down.
The Pillsbury throw boy.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Imagine what he looks like now.
It was not even on the outline of what we were going to do, but apparently.
You got to have fun with it.
All right.
Something I want. I don't know what you have left here, Jay, but
that's okay.
I have a pretty big one that's out there that I've been reading up on. So there's the RPI has been replaced. Are you aware of this? For NCAA basketball?
Yeah, we talked about it a few weeks ago.
Okay. Do you know what the new system is called?
I forget.
Yeah, I forget as well.
It's called the NET. So
Yeah.
net, but it's the NCAA evaluation tool. Their first rankings are out, and they're insane. They're insane.
Is this on par with SI?
Way worse.
Oh, God.
This is so much worse. Trying to find an actual breakdown. But what it is they're not factoring in your opponent's strength of schedule.
Oh,
really?
They don't?
But
no. So they're saying
but
that
that's
they're
a
saying by the end of the year it'll all balance out and make sense right now, but it is just the funniest thing. Trying to find some rankings here for you. Okay. Top 10 rankings. Let's go from number 10 on down. Loyola Marymount, number 10.
Okay.
NCAA basketball we're talking here.
Yeah.
Current this year.
And they're going to use this for the NCAA tournament.
It's one of the tools, but it's one of the main tools.
Yes.
Number 9, Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Number 8, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Number 7, Michigan State.
Yeah.
Number 6, your Dukies.
At 6.
Number 5, Gonzaga.
Uh-huh.
What?
Number 4, Michigan.
Man, I thought Michigan would be there.
Number 3, Texas Tech.
No.
Number 2, Virginia.
Yeah.
Number 1, Ohio State.
Oh, I think you say Iowa.
Wow, man. I don't know.
Insane.
I'd go like Gonzaga or Duke Gonzaga. I mean, Michigan at 4, like that's
Kansas,
probably
Villanova,
decent.
Tennessee, like.
But yeah, no Villanova was shocking. Virginia is
Villanova
definitely
kinda shot
up there.
themselves in the foot, but North Carolina, Kansas.
Where are these guys?
So they said they're switching to it. There's a deeper dive on what it represents. It's a smarter RPI. It won't align with the polls until like towards the end of the season, but
they set themselves up
But it will be
nicely
a
for
term
that one.
thrown about when discussing the tournament at the end of the year. It's going to need some time and data collection to produce results consistent with those expectations. Seeing Ohio State at number 1 means the first batch needs to be taken with a grain of salt. Not everyone loves the new format.
Well, do they describe what the algorithm is?
Yeah,
like, what is this
It
formula?
It goes into
Okay.
it goes into great depth, but it is just it's crazy. But there were a full one. I saw like a full 25. And they have like Iowa ahead of Kansas, just for an example of things I'm looking at that I'm just. But Ohio State is number 1. They're not even a top 10 basketball team right now.
No,
they don't have DJ Carton yet.
They have Ohio State over Michigan State, and I believe Michigan State beat them.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Michigan State's the best team in the Big Ten right now.
All right. Well, let's hit a break and
Yeah,
we'll
so-
come back. All right. With 2 great Davenport locations at 3333 North Harrison Street and 217 Brady Street, Van's Pizza Pub and Grill has the pizza pies to satisfy your hunger. It's happy hour all day, every Tuesday at both places, and that includes $2 wells, $2 domestic drafts, and $3 craft and imports. They have great weekend specials. On Saturday, you can have $6 bread nuggets, $6 double cheeseburger baskets, followed up on Sundays with an $8 12-inch pizza or $6 bread nuggets. And then both Saturday and Sunday, you can enjoy these outstanding drink specials. $3 16-ounce cans, $4 bombs, $5 domestic mini pitchers, $7 craft mini pitchers, $3 Bloody Marys, and $12 buckets of domestics. You can check out all their daily specials on Van's Pizza Pub and Grill Facebook or follow them on Twitter at Van's Pizza 09. That's Van's Pizza Pub and Grill. Come get served.
You're listening to Don't Hassle Us for Local, only on your Quad Cities, ESPN 93.5.
Jenny just got home ready to devour her $5 double chalupa box from Taco Bell, but it appears her roommate Doug has other ideas. Doug circles and attempts to steal a bite.
Ooh, Taco Bell for two.
But Jenny is the alpha and lets out a clear warning call.
I'm not sharing, Doug. Tread lightly.
Doug retreats, leaving Jenny alone with her double chalupa, crunchy taco, cinnamon twist, and a medium soda for only $5. Only at Taco Bell. Double the seasoned beef as compared to the Chalupa Supreme. At participating locations for a limited time. Prices and items may vary. Tax extra.
Yo, we driving, yo. We living our best life and my car smells fresh.
Yeah,
but we
boy.
weren't always thriving, it was you, girl.
Told you so.
Who pointed out that smell? Now it's all fun, the old is gone. Febreze car works so well, come on, keep driving, let's go.
Oh boy, your car smells
Febreze
nice.
car, yeah, let's go. That's right. No more odors in my ride, now let's go.
Oh yeah, we made it so nice.
Febreze car, keep riding, let's go. And now the world can sing.
Breathe happy Febreze.
La 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 la.
It's our first annual diamond sale going on now at Mary's Diamonds and Jewelry. Everything in the store is on sale. We're talking huge savings, up to 50% off.
Engagement rings starting at $349. Diamond necklaces starting at $89. Diamond earrings starting at $99. And come in for a chance to win a diamond necklace.
Visit us this Friday and Saturday during Christmas in the Village and receive a free gift with any purchase at Mary's Diamonds and Jewelry, home of the new Wow Factor, 2115 East 12th Street in the Village of East Davenport.
Wow. Let's think about customization presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Liberty Mutual customizes your auto insurance so you only pay for what you need. So why aren't more things in life customizable? Why should I pay the same amount for a compact parking space as I do for a regular space, right? What kind of lot doesn't reward me for selflessly buying a smaller car to provide more parking room for others?
Go to libertymutual.com for a customized quote and you could save.
Liberty.
Coverage is underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, equal housing insurer.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores to everyone for free, even if you're not a customer. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. We call it the Discover Credit Scorecard. And once you know your score, you should check to see if your current credit card is the best fit for you. Check your credit, compare your card. Go to discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
ESPN 93.5 is KJOC Bettendorf Quad Cities from the Sheedy Family Chiropractic Studio.
We're back here in the Hassel Palace, wrapping things up. Brought to you by Dish Network and Done Right Satellite. Don't hassle us, we're local, baby.
Vasco, you got to have Rosso on Sunday night on WHBF.
Yeah, we talked a lot of Hawkeye football, a little bit of basketball team, but mostly football. Just recapping the season, just talking everything really. I mean, he's been to every game, so he knows a lot about the inner workings of this team.
You guys getting ready to do like preview basketball teams and boys, girls, and all that stuff at WHBF KLJB?
Yeah, we're getting ready to kind of go full swing with it. I believe this Friday is going to be the first Friday where we kind of, blow out all the games. The last week was all the Thanksgiving tournaments. There were a lot of different scheduling and stuff, but I think this week is where it's going to start to get, that consistent Friday night basketball stuff going. So that'll be good to
And on
get
Iowa
into.
side, it's usually like Tuesday, Friday, isn't it? On Iowa side?
Yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, I believe. But yeah, there's a good mix between the Illinois and Iowa side to where there's pretty much basketball every day outside of like Wednesday. So it's nice. It keeps you busy. That's for
right.
sure.
Dallas will play on Wednesday. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
something
yeah.
else
Very
to-
true. Very true. We'll have to forego any local coverage for that.
All right, it's that time of day. Serge's going to look at his crystal ball and see who's working where happy hour to make your happy hour that much happier, who's working tonight to make your night life that much more lit.
Light it up.
Who's going to be working tonight for that Duke game, that Iowa basketball game,
Yeah.
and that AAF quarterback draft.
All right, Kimmy Luke's going to be closing down the mound tonight. They have free tacos. Then they have $3 Mexican beers, $3 call tequilas, $1 off all top shelf tequila as well. Bar Wars trivia from 8 to 10 down there with Vato. Katie and Michelle are going to be at the bike rack tonight. $5 wings starting at 5. Trivia at 7. Ladies' night all night, and I will be your host for Bar Wars trivia up at the bike rack. Lobo invites you to Kavanaugh's. They have Taco Tuesdays at Union 525, serving up Lobo salsa. It's on sale every day. Also, check out Sarah Carver at Hey Brian. She's got See You Next Tuesday karaoke at Hey Brian's tonight. Snacks at Sarah Carver, chips and sexy Lobo salsa all night long with $2.50 domestics. Sarah Marshall's going to be at the office from 3 to 9. Jeff McCoon's going to be at the Gypsy Highway till 6. Kylie Cox, 6 to close. Open mic night starting at 7. Sammy G's going to be at Grumpy's in the East Village from 2 to 7. And then Emily Moore is going to be working there from 7 to close with $3.50 Captain or Jack drinks. Ashley's going to be at the Circle Tap from 5 to close. Kate's going to be at Gunchies from 7 to close with $1 tacos. Eva Hahn's going to be at Phil and Larry's all night long. $6 pitchers all night long. Happy hour until 6. Peter's at Max with $1.50 tacos. $5 specialty mac and cheese. Happy hour prices. Then late night with $3 calls, import bottlers, and cooler shots. Johnny G's going to be at 11:17 this afternoon from 3 to 8. $3 you call it's all day long. Free psychiatric advice. Private happy hour starting at 2:30. See you soon. Kayla's going to be closing it down tonight. Jamie Long's going to be at My Place. They have karaoke and Kelly bartending along with $3 shot specials. All your favorites all night long. $3 Wells, Tall Boys 2. And then also this weekend here, everybody, Christmas in the East Village is starting this Friday. We're going to have all sorts of rides, stuff for the kids. It's going to be very family-friendly. East Village Friday and Saturday this weekend. Go check it out.
Check that out. Don't forget about Acer, the Acer Invitational down at Paradigm. Thank you so much to head coach Kansas Wesleyan Matt Drinkle. Thanks, Chase, for coming in. Vasco, always great to have you in, to have some fun with you. Again, we're here to talk fantasy football, but sometimes we just go off on our own tangent.
Go Stallions, baby.
Go Stallions. So, yeah, that
Hot
draft.
shots.
Go Fleet.
Apollos. Oh.
Yay.
It'll be cool when I have my shirt, though. That'll be the cool thing. All right, you guys, thank you very much for tuning in today. We have more guests tomorrow. Pat Anger and Merrick Brave. You have a hassle-free Tuesday, everybody.
I'm Christine Lisi. For the first time in a couple of weeks, there will be a change in the top four when the latest college football playoff rankings